Goodbye, empty cups. Enjoy your destined ride to hell. Have fun! Hello, all you teacups. This is Mikoy. Welcome to another episode of the TPP podcast. I am joined by, my own ace prosecutor.
Poker 2004?
Yes, because you like to rebut my statements a lot, and you try to point the finger at me and always raise objections.
I don't yell objection, though. Not usually.
Not usually. Well, some people like to yell them. Anyway, last time we covered week 3 recap and week 4 predicts. Today we're going to discuss week 4 and predict week 5. So week 4, we're in the middle week, guys. It's the midweek of this strange tour that we call TPP. And how do you feel after 4 weeks of managing?
I'm feeling pretty good, I think.
That's good to hear, and I hope the managers and the players do feel the same. Alright. Hopefully there's no burnout after this. Well, you probably will get a burnout. After these next 3 weeks, I think people are going to start to leave. Anyway, let's start, shall we?
Okay.
First up, we have the Slugmas versus the Groviles. And the Groviles kind of dominated.
Unexpectedly.
A 6-2
Not from a
performance.
standpoint of the Groviles being bad, a standpoint of the Slugmas having not lost any weeks previously.
Surprisingly, yes. We have failed to notice that the Slugmas are actually doing as well as people would like. I mean, I had placed them as I think a playoffs worthy team, but it's nice that they're pulling their weight for the past 3 weeks. Kind of a stumble here, but these things happen. These things happen even to the best of teams, right?
Right.
So first off, we have Poke BH, where we have Richard Millie Plain losing to Brain Damage Haver. With a set that is pretty interesting on second glance. As you can see here, Richard's team is pretty bulky. You got your bog standard Clodsire and Chansey and Tinglu. And then Brains, well, it's a lot bulkier. It's a lot bulkier than Richard's. Especially because you got 3 Fatmons. So first off, we saw the Mega Beedrill Oko the Clodsire with Glacial Lance on turn 3. As we saw the Swalot do something quite unexpected. You see the Swalot come in, and you see the Bronzong, boom, Strength Sap, but Psych, Swalot said, I activate my ability Liquid Ooze and kill you right then and there. I do not expect Strength Sap to do that much. I am guessing it's based on the HP, or I guess how high the attack is, the more damage, the more damage it heals. But in this case, the more damage it takes out because Liquid Ooze, right?
I'm sure there's plenty of things in this tier that intentionally run very little to no attack, just so Strength Sap doesn't do very much. Whereas with the Swalot, I'm betting it's the opposite.
I think it's running a lot of
that
attack.
That thing's probably max attack, next in all stats at that. Could even be adamant for even more damage.
A plus attack nature, and it did all of, Bronzong's health. And Bronzong has what? 44% health just all down in one swoop. Just all down when it meant to heal. And everyone...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Liquid Ooze makes it so you take damage from all that you're going to heal. So, like, if that Bronzong was about to heal up back to full in theory...
That, and
yeah.
it did the opposite thanks to Liquid Ooze. So good on Brain for, the cracked ability choice there. And then we saw the Mega Aerodactyl Oko the Tinglu in one fell swoop on turn 11 with the Brave Bird. Before Mega Beedrill killed the Tinglu and Aerodactyl poisoned the Dondozo on turn 20. Then we saw the Chansey defeating the Mega Aerodactyl and then finished off Chansey and Arceus Ghost in the end for Brain to win. Any other thoughts?
Richard's team was not terribly improved.
Improve?
It wasn't terribly improved.
Oh, improved.
Imposter proof.
Oh, improve. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing in PokePH you gotta worry about is if someone brought a Chansey, how willing are you to, sacrifice at least battling against one of your teammates with the mega HP tank like Chansey is?
Once the Bronzong died, Chansey could go absolutely crazy, transformed as Aerodactyl.
And transform it did, and ultimately carried Brain to a good win. I think we found what Brain's best tier is, and Psych, it's not one of the main tiers. It's an OM. Alright. Next up we have Kamov Chaos. A pretty long one. Not exceptionally long one, but we've had long games, surprisingly enough. Get rid of the old way of saying, there's only 20 turn games, which I would like to see more of. Thank you very much. I would love to cover shorter games in the future. Thanks, guys. This one is medium length, I guess. It's Akira versus Banded Body Press in Kamov Chaos. As you can see, Banded Body Press bringing bog standard, the types you usually see in Kamov Chaos, and then Akira at least brought something quite unconventional. I don't think I've seen Iron Bundle a lot. Or Tapu Lele.
It's not that uncommon. I've seen it.
I guess. I mean, Water Poison, Iron Bundle. Certainly unique. So, Tapu Lele first switched items with Toxapex, who poisoned it in return, as Mega Gyarados burned Colossal on turn 9, as Zeraora knocked Chansey's Eviolite before dying to Metal Burst. Didn't expect Metal Burst to work here, but okay. Turn 12.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Turn 12, yes. That Metal Burst killing the Zeraora. Removing Banded Body Press, at least one of his main attacking mons. Then we saw the Regirock poison the Alomomola on turn 21, while Iron Bundle killed the Colossal on turn 29. Then we saw the Tapu Lele Oko the Toxapex as Reuniclus died to Iron Bundle on turn 36, while Alomomola defeated Chansey to then pivot, while Megalophony died to Hydrapple on turn 41, who killed Alomomola in the end for Akira to win. A near 6-0. Any thoughts?
Wow, zero mention of Akira's cool tech?
What, the Electrium Z Hydrapple?
No!
Which one?
Damn, you totally missed it, huh?
The Iron Bundle?
No.
The Gyarados?
No!
Which one are you talking about? The Regirock?
Damn, so you just... No! Why are you naming literally everything except it?
I just mentioned the Chansey Metal Burst.
Now you have literally mentioned every other Mon.
It's Tapu Lele. Switcheroo Tapu Lele.
Mikoi, did you not notice the fact that it OKO Toxapex, which is a dark type?
Cause it switched items with the ring target. That's right.
Yes.
The ring target Tapu Lele switcheroo to counter most Toxapex. A well scouted. I mean, if you're gonna expect a poison dark Toxapex, you're really gonna expect a poison dark Toxapex a lot. So why not build something that just cleans it right off? You know, catch people off guard. Just Okos it.
Yeah, Akira was definitely prepared for that.
Yeah.
Good prep.
Yeah, and a well done prep. And in the end, it carried off. I mean, Bandit Body Press could literally do nothing else. So well done, Akira, for a nice win there. One of the only wins for the Slugmas this week. Next up, we have Stab and Mega. Derpy Boy versus the Jungler. And Derpy Boy won, completely lambasting our original predicts, and we thought the Jungler was gonna be, he was going on a 3-0. He was riding high. But then had to face a wall, that is the Dragon Ball. Okay.
The Derpy Boy, I think.
Well, it's DB either way. These balls. So, we saw first of all the Regieleki paralyzing the Zamazenta, who was full parade on turn 4 before the Dunsparce paralyzed the Lunala and killed it on turn 9, as Magirna defeating the Zamazenta while Arcanine Hisui burned the Iron Hands on turn 18 with a nice burning bulwark attempt, trying to burn it. Lowered its attack even more, before Magirna was then paralyzed and allowed Goldango to kill it on turn 31. After Blissey killed the Dunsparce, it then, there was a lot of switching around back and forth. There was a lot of setting up screens, actually, before switching out and back and forth. Before turn 56, where Blissey eventually defeated the Raging Bolt with the Shadow Ball, doing quite a lot for a little bit. Actually, no. Actually, no. Not a lot. It's 16%. It's not a whole lot of percent, but
Did you say it did a lot because of how Derpy Boy reacted that turn?
Yeah, I think I was caught off guard by Derpy Boy's
comment.
comment.
That was in reaction to how much Clanging Scales did.
Because it did quite a...
Nearly 40% to a Blissey.
That's how tanky Blissey is. Over half health. Or just how much 3-hit KO. A solid 3-hit KO at best for that move. Then we saw the Arcanine Hisui get paralyzed. Got killed for it. Regieleki then exploding against Iron Hands, who survived said explosion on turn 60. And then Blissey ended up, after Regieleki, of course, set up the screens. We saw the Blissey crit and then killed the Goldango at the end for Kelpie G to win.
I feel like you're leaving out some other details. Like, it wasn't just turn 4 that the Zamazenta got parried. It was turn 3 as well.
Yeah, it suffered a double para, which was unfortunate. I
And
mean,
it wasn't just a Shadow Ball crit from Blissey to Golden Go. It was a double Shadow Ball crit.
which, didn't matter. I know. Which,
Actually, the first crit then lowered special defense.
Yes, it did lower special defense, which mattered there,
The
but
second
didn't.
time it killed it.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I mean, both the players agreed that it didn't matter, but still, to have happen 2 crit shadow balls and then 1 lowering your spadef, that's big unfortunate. So yeah, unfortunate for the jungler to have suffered a loss, but well done, Derpy Boy, for us playing it out. Next up, we have National Dex Doubles DOU. Luisin defeating Eevee. Was this the one with the funny monkey moment? I think it may have been, yes. Because both featured 2 monkeys. But there was one monkey that absolutely ruled all. So, Luisin had some pretty cool tech here. I know, PokeArt, I know you mentioned the fact that there's a Clefairy over there, but you've seen in the past how well Clefairy has done.
Clefairy's not unusual. What's wrong with that?
You've seen in the past how well Clefairy can do in the doubles format.
Why are you trying to tell me this like it's something you need to prove?
I know.
Or like I said
you literally just commented to me, is that a Clefairy? And I'm like,
no, I didn't.
Let the man cook. Let Luisin cook.
I never said that.
I think you did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just a Mandela.
No.
Maybe it was just a Mandela effect. Anyway, we saw. I wrote in here as Clefairy putting Cinderace to sleep when in reality, actually no, it is because you sing. Sing actually hit. Singing actually hit. That's a 55% accurate move, and it hit.
I mean, according to that accuracy, at least hits more than half the time.
Yeah, Sing hitting more than Will-O-Wisp and Focus Blast confirmed. So, then we saw the Jirachi flinching it with Iron Head the turn after. Spectrier then set up the Calm Mind while Rillaboom killed Clefairy before Salamence died on turn 6 as we saw the Rillaboom Gigantamax, not just Dynamax, Gigantamaxed, and dodged the Mega Salamence's Heat Wave while Jirachi encored the Zygarde. This all happened on turn 9. And then it was stuck using Dragon Dance, and then it proceeded to Dynamax and just, wreck shop. Okoing Jirachi before Eevee forfeited. Yeah. Out. Rillaboom said, hi, G-Max, and then Luisin just said, I'll Dynamax my Zygarde instead. And so,
yeah, I hate to say it, but once Eevee encored the Zygarde into D-Dancing and then didn't attack it enough, it was just over.
It was just over. There's nothing really what Eevee could do besides, take the hits.
Like, bro, once that encore wears off, you're screwed.
It was gonna Dynamax, it was gonna do Max Quake, Max Wormwind, Max, just typical Zygarde things. Very good. Which, Dragon Dance is, I would say better than Coil, but still, whatever. Alright. Next up, we saw...
In a format with D-Max, Dragon Dance is probably better.
What?
In a format with D-Max, Dragon Dance is probably better.
I agree. Next up, we have National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms, where we saw Latiasite defeat Remnonk. Surprised?
Not really.
Good. It shouldn't be. If you were, what's wrong with you? So, we saw the Mega Rayquaza tried setting up, but was roared out by Mega Titar on turn 7. He's trying to do a substitute Swords Dance variety.
I'd like to ask what Remnonk was trying to do in, like, the first 4 turns of this game, because, like, why switch out the Glamora, then switch into the Arceus, then switch back into the Glamora, then switch back into the Arceus? What was he trying to accomplish?
I think... I have no idea. Cramorant was going to just do the water moves and the ice moves.
Was there a reason why he switched out the Arceus once it came in? It's electric, so it doesn't get paralyzed by Cramo.
By Gulp Missile, yeah, like, and it also doesn't get super effective because it's electric. So I don't know. So then we saw, then of course we did see the Mega Rayquaza use Substitute Swords Dance. Get ready for another move that it used. Or is it this Rayquaza? Maybe it's another Rayquaza. You'll see. You'll see a crazy Rayquaza set later. So Glamora got paralyzed by Cramorant. Oh yeah, it was this Rayquaza. What am I talking about? It's the one that had rocks.
What?
Oh no! Wait, no. Glamora set up rocks.
Oh dear, you're losing it.
I'm losing it. Maybe I'm just high. So, Glamora got paralyzed by Cramorant before dying on turn 12. Rayquaza sets up the Swords Dance yet again to kill Tyranitar with Scale Shot before getting paralyzed again by Cramorant and died to Water Arceus Fairy on turn 17. Then we saw Groudon poison the Zygarde. Nice little switch, nice little call of the switch there. To rested to heal, as Arceus then dodged the Will-O-Wisp attempt on turn 26, killing Arceus Fairy as Zacian sets up the Swords Dance and use Groundium Z to kill the Arceus Fairy. Then killed Zygarde.
That was a Water Arceus, just saying.
It was a Water Arceus. Zacian, the Latias Zacian. And you notice, like, Latia's side was losing more mons, but, it felt like Latia's side gained the more advantage.
He had the faster Zacian, so, yes.
Yeah, he was comfortable at losing more mons because he has a epic win con in the back. Not missing the play rough, actually hitting to kill the Zygarde here. Sweeping until Yveltal beat it with the foul play, which is a start.
Which did an unexpectedly large amount of damage.
I mean, it was boosted. It was boosted attack.
It didn't do that much last time I saw that used.
What do you mean?
I mean it. Remember Entro's week 3 game, I think it was?
Yeah, the last week game was against someone else.
Entro used Scarf Yveltal against a +3 Zacian. It only did like 90 or so max. That's why he played the way he did. This just straight up did 94 and killed it.
Yeah, I wonder if Yveltal actually had attack investment of its own to kill it.
No, because this is that same team.
Oh, interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe the damage calcs work differently. Both said,
actually, you want to know what the actual answer is?
What is the actual answer?
Lodia's side is using an Adamant Zacian.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? That's probably the correct answer at that, too.
Yeah, I actually counted.
So, we saw the Yveltal kill that Zacian with the foul play and then died.
Was a roll, though.
I was right. Might have been. I was right. I was thinking, it could have been a roll. But yeah, okay. Groudon eventually killed Yveltal for Lottie to win. Do you have more thoughts?
As I said, Lodia Sight was using an adamant Zacian, but it still outsped Remnong Zacian.
Yeah. I mean,
because Remnong was not using a max speed Zacian, it was slower.
Yeah, this particular Zacian set with Groundium Z doesn't run a whole lot of speed, does it?
It runs a fair amount of speed. Enough to outspeed some important things.
Like?
I don't know, I'd have to
Groudon?
look at how much speed it actually has.
Maybe Groudon?
Might be enough to outspeed, I think it speed creeps Mega Ray.
You know what? Makes sense. Alright. So well done, Lottie outside. I think he's 4-0 right now. I don't think the guy's not gonna lose a week here. Maybe the strongest Ubers player we got. Alright. Next.
Yeah, damn.
Next up, we have shared powered Rans. Yes, Seru won against Michelos. How? Well, you saw the game.
I don't know, I had to pinch myself.
You saw the game live. You had to pinch yourself live because you watched it live. So, this one was all weird. Yeah, best of 3 here. First off, we have game 1. Ursaluna tried setting up using Calm Mind, phased out by Archaludon, who nearly killed Rampardos but burned it via Flame Body to kill it on turn 6, killing Eternatus before it died to Oricorio, as Macargo burned the Ursaluna, while Skarmory set up the hazards before Sableye encored it.
Oh god, I just realized this is stamina plus flame body. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting for any physical attackers out there. Ugh. Then, turn 22, we saw the encoring of the Sableye. It's Prankster too. Ugh. So, Blood Moon, it survived Blood Moon's attack before it died. It meaning Ursaluna. Then we saw the Sableye paralyze the Oricorio after it dodged the hurricane. Uki then killed it before it died to Gyarados on turn 36 as Electros killed Skarmory, while then Dragonite her grounded and set D-Dance to kill Gyarados, but it did get confused after, trying to do a sweepy sweep without Rage, it did get confused by, and hit itself with Confusion to allow Macargo to live and Michelos to take game 1. Any other thoughts?
Nope.
Then we saw game 2. We saw the Cricketune dodging the burn attempt from Miss Drevis, but was...
Oh god, I just realized last game was a combination of a Flame Body, Intimidate, and Stamina.
Well, you're not gonna see any more crazy abilities working in tandem like that in here. So, we saw the Misdreavus missing the Will-O-Wisp on Cricketune. Then Cricketune instead got burned by Skeledirge, who did actually manage to hit the Will-O-Wisp, showing up its teammate there. Killing it before dying to Serperior on turn 8, who was Contrary. Keep that note. So, Contrary paralyzed Mimikyu before dying to it as Dialga then beat Mimikyu on turn 12. It had it had its attack rose because of contrary instead of lowering it like normal. So Heavy Slam did more and beat the Mimikyu. So then Gardevoir then Healing Wished on turn 18 to heal Dialga. Before we get to that, Misdreavus tried to use Calm Mind, but instead lowered its special attack and special defense. So, I think...
Whoopsie.
I think you forgot you had Contrary there. Also, you burned the Milotic. It's not Marvel scale, but imagine if it is. Imagine if
You sure it ain't?
It's competitive. It's competitive.
Okay.
It's competitive, but imagine if it was Marvel scale. Ugh. Try burning your defense. Try burning all my mons now. You boosted my defense. Alright, so we saw the Milotic then phased out. Yes, it did phase out something. Before Gardevoir then Healing Wish to heal Dialga, who then tried to use Draco Meteor to boost itself its special attack. Phased out, though, by Dragon Tail against Milotic. Then Bruxish killed the Misdreavus and Dialga in the end because, boy, Pure Power Strong Jaw. Blech. Beats Dialga in the end. Seru won. Any other thoughts?
Not really.
Disguise didn't actually work. Doesn't work terribly too well, right?
It never works on anything but Mimikyu.
Yeah. But Pure Power Mimikyu, I guess. Pure Power Strong Jaw Mimikyu. Ugh. Imagine the bite. Alright, so Game 3. We saw Michaelis tried to set hazards early on, with Sudowoodo killing Sableye on turn 8, as Latias then set up Calm Mind before losing to Heatran on turn 14. Then Komao set itself up with Clangorous Soul against the Terra Steel, wheezing, dodging its Gunk Shot on turn 17 before dying to it. But it did land pretty nasty close combat there. As it died to...
But unfortunately, it wasn't a stab close combat, so it didn't kill.
Yeah, it didn't tear its Protean. What am I thinking? So, Heatran eventually killed the Weezing, boosting its Flash Fire, with Weezing boosting Heatran with Flash Fire to make its Fire type hits go even stronger. So, I don't know what Sarah was thinking there. Then we...
Well, what do you mean? What was he think? Oh yeah, I guess he just forgot. That about Flash Fire sharing and stuff.
Yeah, Flash Fire did share with everything else. So, we saw the Oinkologne defeat the Gyarados. Only time you'll see it in Rants. Tanking its waterfalls pretty well. Meowscarada then beat it with the Flower Trick and tried Terra Darking against the Necrozma on turn 27, knocking away its item. Before Necrozma stayed in, beat the Heatran on turn 29, setting itself up against Articuno Galar. Then, who warred with it for a good while with Calm Mind Wars, until we saw the crit Photon Geyser hit on turn 42, killing this Articuno Galar. Then stalling against Meowscarada quite well, letting it die to Life Orb Recoil before beating Sudowoodo in the end for Seru to win. Any other thoughts?
Not really, apart from the fact that Protean just didn't really help Michelle here.
It really didn't, no. It could have been, Articuno could have been a psychic flying type. Wouldn't have had to deal with all the earth power.
Also, he had a Spectrier and didn't bring it.
Yeah, Grimnay would have been much more helpful, I'll be honest.
I don't know, hard to say. But, like, usually when you get a Spectrier in this format, you bring it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, he wasn't really affected by the toxic spikes there because he had Levitate. He's a Weezing.
Yes.
So again, Zero might. I mean, I know he's benched this week, but like, would be interested in seeing him more in rants. But okay.
They got Zap. It's fine.
It's fine. They do have Zap. Then we saw one of the, I would say, surprises, but like actually watching this game, you then realize, it's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good game here. PTK Moe-Kyun defeats Crying in Same 6. He mentioned the fact that he won against Drizzle. I don't see Ban Drizzle.
Wrong player.
I don't see Ban Drizzle anywhere, bro. So.
No, he just goes by Drizzle on Smogan now, you know?
The Drizz with the Riz. Alright. So.
Please don't use slang you don't understand.
Drizz.
And I know that is a slang term you don't get.
I know. People have called me out and I use the term Riz wrong. I like rizzing people up, you know. Alright. First we saw Kabutops surviving with Sturdy, knocking off Shreem's item before being seeded and eventually dying. Volbeat then set up the Sun, allowed Shreem to set up growth on turn 9, and prevented Taunt, and killed Volbeat. Nice little tricking of the Encore there by bringing Mental Herb. Did he think? Yep. Did he think that it was gonna bring Encore? I think you know what.
Of course, it was gonna bring Encore. It's a Volbeat.
What else can you do?
Better question: when is it not going to bring Encore?
I mean, if it has ample opportunities to use it, might as well bring it now because Prankster Volbeat does work. Okay, so we saw PTK's Volbeat then missing Thunder Wave against someone on turn 15. Yeah, it was the Kabutops. Missed that, allowing Kabutops to then remove hazards. Pikachu then dying to its own Volt Tackle on turn 18. I mean, you know, the thing was at half health, and really, Tinkaton's HP is not to be denied, because, my god.
Are we going to talk about what Tinkaton's item was?
The Cell Battery. What's that for?
Well, I think you can see what it does in the game and understand what it's there for.
The Cell Battery...
Tinkaton used its Cell Battery. The Cell Battery raised Tinkaton's attack.
Is it because he was fighting an electric type on the field?
Yeah.
I see. But then...
I mean, Steel isn't great against electric normally, and, so why not?
Why not use Cell Battery? That's why Charge Bug is very consumable. But it did... What? But it did steal Pikachu's Light Ball as it died, thanks to Pickpocket, which is really funny. Then we saw the Tinkaton tried to endeavor against Milotic, who sets up Dragon Dance, a physical Milotic. Doesn't this thing have horrible attack stat?
I don't think it's horrible, actually.
You think so? You may want to double check. I don't buy Milotic's attack stat being all that high. think it's
Well, I
base
don't think it'd
60.
be worth using if it wasn't at least usable.
I think it was base 60.
Base 60.
That was just a guess. Right, it is base 60. Okay,
You're right on the mark, yes.
So, Milotic tried stalling it out, beat it with Waterfall on turn 27. Again, physical Milotic's rock, apparently. Kabutops was then sacked.
I mean, wouldn't it be the only case of something with a very not a bad offensive stat being used with that exact offense?
Mm.
There was another case of it this week.
We'll see. I mean, we'll talk about it later. So, we saw the Milotic sacked 2 rocks as the Milotic then killed the Tinkaton on turn 41, leaving Chirim to beat Chirim with Solar Beam for Moikune to win. Any other thoughts?
Not really, apart from the fact that I think Crying should have brought something, should have brought a Cherim that can beat other Cherims.
Weather Ball? A Sunny Day Growth Weather Ball, Chirim?
What PTK brought? Perhaps.
Yeah, basically what BTK brought. I mean,
something that just beats it.
Scientifically
something
designed
can actually hit it, because Cryings cannot hit it.
Really can't. It really can't. So, yeah, just scientifically designed to beat other Cherim. That's what PTK brought and eventually won with. So, well done there. Then we saw the Mystery OU. Didn't really have much else to say here apart from the fact that, oh, poor One Last Kiss. Batty versus One Last Kiss in Mystery OU. As a reminder, the Mystery OU was OUBL. OU Boys Love.
Or OU, but it's not exactly BL, because what's Lugia doing here? That was never an OU.
It's OUBL. It's borderline OU. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how the tiering system worked. Alright, so this one I didn't really have much else to say because both set up rocks. King Gambit nearly killing the Corviknight on turn 19 was pretty lucky for One Last Kiss because he managed to survive that to roost it off.
He had 6% left. Well, it probably didn't kill.
Yeah, probably. Then defogging them away.
And it did 50 with a crit.
Mm-hmm. Then we saw turn 40, Archaludon managing to pick up that first kill on Dondozo with Electro Shot. But the momentous turn happened on turn 52, where we saw the Lugia got crit killed by Barraskewda's Liquidation.
I wonder why that Lugia isn't... oh wait. I guess pressure is a better ability for a stall team.
Yes. Constantly removing PP rather than tanking yourself. Yeah, pretty unfortunate there. And then, not too long after, we saw the Annihilate got crit killed by Pelipper's Hurricane on turn 56. OLK forfeiting shortly after.
I get the feeling that crit kill didn't matter. I mean, that's a Hurricane from a Pelipper on something that's weak to Hurricane.
And Annihilate isn't really, especially bulky or anything.
It's not known for having, like, absolutely outstanding bulk or anything.
I don't think so, no. It's mainly an attacker. I mean, it used Rage Fist and Bulk Up and Drain Punch.
Like 110 base HP and 90 base special defense is pretty nice, but I mean, is it gonna tank a Hurricane from a Pelipper?
With that amount of health.
You know, Pelipper has 95 base special attack. It's probably invested.
It's also can't miss because it's raining. So yeah.
Well, that's not what we're talking about.
That's not a factor. I know that's not a factor, but you know, and you know, surviving with that amount of health is probably unlikely, but still, yeah. So yeah, well done to Batty, nearly getting the 6-0 there. Then we move on to the next team. The next series, we have the Silverhaven Slow Bros losing to the Corvus Squire Cultists. Their first win, actually, the Cultists. And the Bros, the Bros. I don't think that they're gonna make playoffs, are they?
I'm trying to think if that's even still doable for them.
I don't think it is, because they've lost a good number of weeks, and their differential's kind of bad.
Well, I could see it being possible if
they start 8-0ing people. They start 8-0ing people.
If they win these next 3 weeks.
And with a good win, too, like a dominant one, an 8-0. If they start 8-0ing by this week, then yeah, beware the Bros.
Like, if everyone else starts losing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you're facing off against 7 teams at this point. Alright. So, first off, let's talk about the individual games that led to the Cultists' win first, starting with this one. You have PokeBH Flampoke beating Bobsican. Bob brought an Ambipom. Thoughts?
I don't know.
So, we saw Arceus.
I wish I could comment, but like we never actually got to see what it could do. It just kept hitting Ghost Arceus.
Yeah. So Arceus goes. Speaking of Ghost Arc, we have it poisoning the Ho-Oh early on, while Dondozo burned the Toxapex as King Gambit then reversed Chansey's boost by turn 31. Not much really happens in the first 30 or so turns. Before, we saw the King Gambit reversed the Chansey's boosts on turn 31 thanks to Topsy Turvy being used. I don't think it's... Well, actually, it may have been used before, but like... on this King Gambit and not in anything else? I don't know. Then we saw it beating the Mega Aerodactyl on turn 37, while Ho-Oh beat the Toxapex on turn 42, while King Gambit beat Bronzong on turn 58. A lot of slow games before, just a lot of slow turns. It was just, I send out one mon against this amount of hazards. You send out this mon against another set of hazards. Like, it's a very slow encounter. But then, Dondozo burning, of course, the Chansey before Ho-Oh eventually phasing it out. Then, after a lot of pivoting and switching later, we see Arceus using the Strength Sap, boosting King Gambit's attack with Defiant, it crit killing Chansey on turn 111. Then the rest dying to hazards shortly thereafter. King Gambit finishing off Ting Lu in the end for Flampoke to win. It was...
it didn't actually crit kill it. It missed the kill, but it was low enough that Burn took care of it.
Yeah, it crit... no, it didn't crit, but it did kill.
It did crit. It just didn't crit kill.
Ah, right. Dying to Burn, and then, the rest. It was a near 6-0 of Bob. Any other thoughts?
I wish we could have seen what Ambipom was cooking.
It died before we even get to see it. Then we saw...
Well, no, we got to see it. It just, we didn't get to see
it.
What Population Bomb could do on something that isn't immune to it.
We didn't get to see it. The tech that he brought. Oh well. Next up we have Kamove Chaos. Splodge versus Class. A very... Well, the Splodge's team is pretty bog standard. So Class had to think of something different, and lo and behold, they brought Glastrier. Which isn't even the weirdest mon here. Instead, we saw the Class using the Sylveon, who nearly killed Blissey with the Blood...
That was so heat.
Nearly killed Blissey with the Blood Moon Pixelate. Nearly killing it.
That's so heat.
Before it then reversed its boost by another topsy-turvy attempt. And then we saw the Electrium Z actually defeating it. So Class had to pull off another stop and just get the Z move over with. Just beat it with...
Yeah, that felt a little excessive, but if it killed, I guess.
And let him kill when he has the chance. Then we saw the Zeraora killing the Tangrowth on turn 15. Gudra then tanking Zeraora's attacks before dying to it on turn 28, leaving Class's Zeraora to kill and then sweep the rest. Class winning. Any other thoughts?
It came down to a 50-50.
It was the Zeraora versus Zeraora fight, yeah.
Speed tie determined who won that game, I believe.
Which is not surprising. I mean, if Splodge's Zeraora went first, then Class's died, but he had Mons to counter that, right?
I did just say that whoever Zeraora went first won the game, didn't I?
I guess it favored Class. It just favored Class in that turn. Very crucial turn. Ended up with the speed tie. Alright. Then we move on.
I think something Class should have done was maybe Spectral Thief a bit more on Zeraora, because, come on. You don't want to give him more opportunities to set up. There's not much that stops him from doing so, after all.
Really doesn't. The Gudra, so we can't really...
Not much from stopping him from setting up, getting a really big hit off of you, and just, eventually winning that 1v1 and killing you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it went, despite not needing to, Spectral Thief, still got one. Can I get a good MU, he says in his win post. Alright, next up we have Stab and Mega. You see, Zostra beat TGK, or the Griffin King. It was the very next win post. So we saw here the Swampert bouncing back hazards.
Because Griffin King did not notice.
The Sable Knight.
Yes.
I'm blind Keck. As Landers then defogged all of them before Spectrier killed Magirna on turn 13.
I have to wonder. Audinite Spectrier?
A healer.
Isn't that ability useless in singles?
Yeah, normally it would be pretty useless. I don't know what Zastra was cooking. I mean, if it grants...
Yeah, it's literally useless.
I mean, if it
grants... It's literally useless in singles.
I mean, if it grants Audinite, if it grants Spectrier more boost in its stats, it would be pretty helpful.
Well, I need to see what sort of boost it gets. No speed boost.
I mean, the Spectre needed pretty fast.
In this meta, yeah, things get pretty fast, Mikoi.
What else does it get boosts?
Plus 40 in special defense, plus 20 in special attack, plus 40 in defense.
Relatively low numbers, yes, but they're boosts nonetheless.
Yeah, but was the idea just to have a bulky, to have a nice and bulky ghost fairy, even though its ability is useless? Maybe
that was the intent. Then we saw the Swampert kill the Raging Bolt with the Precipice Blades, as Landorus killed Zamazenta on turn 18 before dying to Spectrier. Eternatus then poisoned Arcanine Hisui before Chinpao sets up the Swords Dance, beats Spectrier on turn 25 before Pecharunt poisoned the Swampert, who then missed Precipice Blades on turn 34, as Eternatus then beat Qianpao via Rocky Helmet on turn 41, Eternatus finishing off Pecharunt for Zastra to win.
I have to wonder if triple axle was needed on that turn.
Turn 41?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it has a Rocky helmet. Come on.
Yeah. Unnecessary killing of your own Mon there, because it was low.
What I'm curious on is if Ice Shard killed.
Maybe.
It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't, but that is a Caesar right Chinpao with +2 attack rate then.
Yeah, I mean, it could have potentially killed, but, and it's a +2, yeah. So, I wonder. So yeah, Zastra doing Zastra things. I mean, are you surprised that Zastra won?
Not at all.
Good. It was one of the, this one's easy predicts. Actually, that's a bit harsh, but when Zastra's been doing this tier for a good while, you know what to expect.
Yes.
Alright. Next up we have National Dex Doubles. Shadow Master defeating Shiri 2. It's the other way around. Never mind. Shiri 2 beating Shadow Master. I don't know why Shadow Master was bolded.
Because the matchup was so bad that the host mistakenly thought he won.
Okay, so going back, we have Tenant losing to Shira-2. Because, once again, why would you bold Shadow Master over Shira-2? Doesn't make any sense.
Because it was a mistake.
You did say it was. What did you say before? It was so bad that the hosts thought.
Matchup was so bad they thought Shira-2 lost it.
And I mean, I can't blame them because the matchup is pretty bad, wouldn't you say?
I'd say.
So we saw here the Porygon Z Dynamaxing, Jirachi using Helping Hand to assisting, OHKOing the Dusclops very, very well with the Max Darkness.
That surprised me. Like, holy crap, a Dusclops getting OKO'd.
By Dark. I mean, Porygon Z is pretty good special attack wise, but like, come on, that much? I expect Dusclops to live at least on red. So, after that, we saw the Porygon Z then defeat the Mecha Salamence, opening up for the Glastrier to then come in, along with Diancie, who then set up the Trick Room. Glastrier beating the Jirachi, while Diancie beat Porygon Z. Glastrier then Dynamaxed, but Amoonguss put it and Diancie to sleep, rendering the Dynamax turns useless. As Urshifu OHKO'd, well, technically OHKO'd, it just killed it in return, as Tapu Fini killed the Diancie, beat Stakataka, leaving only Empoleon as Shadow Master forfeited. Any other thoughts?
Those sleep turns low-key kind of came in clutch.
Yes, Amoonguss did very well just dispatching the Glastrier at that. And
that Glastrier was asleep for 3 turns, and the Diancie was asleep for 2.
Yes, so he was pretty unlucky at that. And just overall, the nature of the game just went Shira-2's way. So, well done. Well done to Shira-2 for winning.
Also, according to Shadow Master, the Max Darkness from Porygon Z only had a 25% chance to kill.
25% chance? Interesting. Alright, well, that definitely was that definitely was a game, according to them. Moving on now to National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. What was supposed to be Jojen versus Velvet. Jojen subbed out, in came Taka, but still lost as Velvet beat Taka with a smelly Eevee. Didn't even bring Eevee.
Well, that's kind of the out she's been playing on numerous times during this tour.
Smelly Eevee. So, we saw here Calyrex tricking the Megatitar with the choice specs gaining the Shuka Berry, who died to Pursuit, while Yveltal poisoned the Terapagos, while Cramorant endured Zacian's crit on turn 10, eventually paralyzing it, as it died to Ground Arceus Water, was Groudon then died to Dragonium Z Zekrom on turn 19. People do be bringing Zekrom in Dex Ubers, as Arceus died to Koraidon. Then we saw the Yveltal poison the Tyranitar, who died to Necrozma, who tanked Terapagos hits to let it die to poison on turn 30, while Koraidon died to it for Velvet to win. Any other thoughts?
Nope.
A good, straightforward game. Kind of a close one as well, as Necrozma kept healing itself and just killed Mons whenever. Good job, Velvet.
It was all in the timing of making sure that sun was no longer up by the time only Necrozma was left.
Yep. I mean,
so as you can see, Flare Blitz without sun didn't do very much.
Yep. And it was a damn shame. If Taka only had more sun turns, he would have killed the Necrozma. But it's too late for that. Alright, next up is the first game to have happened in the week. The one that got posted before I even made the video. It's Lechen versus MJ in Shared Power Grands. And oh boy, was this very, very bad for MJ. 0-4 in this tier was not good, but the games themselves really weren't favored for MJ, especially this one, because So, you see Galvantula setting up the webs as Magmortar Terra Electric blocking the Terra Fairy's Slowking Thunderwave attempts on turn 5. O-Code Galvantula shortly after. Well, Cricketune then set webs on turn 12, but lost to Slowking.
Personally, I was thinking the Terra Electric Thunderbolt was actually more to just kill Slowking right then and there.
I would agree. Then, lost to Slowking, as Magmortar then defeated Annihilate, while Smeargle put Mousehold to sleep, as Magmortar defeated Kyurem Black on turn 21. Then, we saw Lugia set up with Combine, killing Magmortar and O-Coing Flapple and Torterra, defeating Garganackle in the end for Lechen to win. Any other thoughts?
Damn. MJ had Unaware Mons, 2 of them in the back.
Skeletor's and Claude.
Would that have not been good here?
I guess if he was expecting Iron Boulder or Golduck.
Also had Mold Breaker for Lugia's multi-scale.
Yeah, should have brought that instead. Yeah. Oh well. Then we saw game 2, where Lechen brought something evil. Used a very evil combination here. He goes Yanmega first, which immediately has the speed boost. Then it Terra Grounded. While Kamala knocked off Reuniclus's and Meowscarada's items, as Sandaconda paralyzed Reuniclus on turn 11, who killed Yanmega. But speed boost is still a problem, as Sandaconda came back to paralyze Meowscarada, who Terra Grassed, but got full...
Not gonna lie, once Meowscarada got paralyzed, I started thinking this was just over.
It was just over, so... It Terra Grassed, but got full parade for its efforts, and, then... Sandaconda then O-Code Heatran on a switch-in before losing to Bruxish. Then we saw the Regirock defeat the Among Us, surviving Bruxish's attacks, but clicked rest while comatose, which is a big whoops moment. While Zacian crit O-Code the Bruxish on turn 33 before Regirock and Heracross came in to sweep the rest, and Lechen just won. This is an evil combination. Comatose,
Yeah.
Speed Boost, Moxie. Just a lot of things. And Zacian was also kept in the back.
Clear body.
Yeah, clear body as well. And, Zacian was kept well in the back. So, imagine all those things on Zacian.
So if MJ had brought the Intimidate Masquerade in the back, it had a clear body.
He had flame body as well? Yeah.
What? I said, MJ.
Yeah, MJ. Yeah, he could have unneutered the attacks all that much and, prevented the Moxie from ever truly getting frightening, but yeah.
Not really. It's not like Stone Edge is a contact move.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, you're right. Regirock can go wild here. I mean, the rest of the mons that aren't Regirock.
In fact, quite a few things aren't running contact moves here, like Earthquake and Stone Edge aren't contact moves. Yeah, and Mega hate running any contact moves, obviously.
It's a special attacker at that. So yeah, good on Lechen. Again, you evil set, but it works.
Also, the crit kill on Bruxish, did you mention that?
I did mention that. Crit Oko at that.
Well, yeah, it didn't matter, by the way.
I know it wouldn't. I mean, I know it wouldn't, but still, don't try to rub salt into the wound. Poor MJ. Alright, but still, Lechen's gotta learn. Comatose Rest doesn't work. Alright.
Well, that's not the only lesson we learned this week.
Whoa. Is one of them also in your set?
I think so, yes.
Alright, we'll see. We'll talk about that later. First, we gotta get through same 6. Dreepy defeats Nashrock. Well,
in some interesting sets.
Well, my boys. I mean, we were theory modding this last week, the potentials that it could happen, but oh boy, didn't expect these theories to come about. We saw the Gigalith Wars, where Dreepy's toxic the Nashrocks, who then exploded on Sub-Seismitoad on turn 4. But on turn 7, we saw Dreepy Seismitoad miss Power Whip to Nashrock's own Seismitoad.
Which immediately left Dreepy without a Seismitoad, which sucks.
Which kind of sucks.
Although it didn't end up sucking too much, because Nashrock didn't, Nashrock barely used his Tyrantrum, which I'm pretty sure the Seismitoad was supposed to be for.
The Ninetales was then allowed to set up and burn the Hisuian Gudra after it missed its Draco Meteor on turn 9.
Yeah, as we saw, that Draco Meteor would have killed.
Did eventually kill it, but yeah.
The Encore, though. That's interesting.
The Encore. It's interesting. It failed, though. I don't know what the secondary effect of Z Encore is. Oh no, it just Encore. Boosted speed, then Encores. Never mind. Alright, so so we saw Dreepy's Hisuian Gudra using Shelter to set up before Seismitoad.
Yeah, apparently she just didn't realize it got acid armor.
I mean, they work the same thing.
Yes, but acid armor is better.
Why?
It has more PP.
Okay, fair enough. So,
like twice the amount of PP, as a matter of fact.
So, then we saw Ninetales use Weather Ball on Sand against Gigalith, which is really funny. Seismitoad then
I mean, this was always going to be Weather Wars.
It was.
So Weather Ball is very appropriate here. I mean, I'm 90% sure Nasrock brought a rain sweeper Seismitoad.
With Weather Ball.
No, with Liquidation.
I'm kidding. It may be it. Yeah, I mean, it's a life orb, so it makes sense. So, Goodra then used Shelter again, as Talonflame prevented Ninetales from healing Wishing thanks to Taunt, as Nash's own Talonflame burned Tyrantrum on turn 25 before dying to it. Tyrantrum then dying to its own confusion, which is the second time that has happened.
Why did Dreepy use Outrage on turn 26, I wonder?
Maybe that's his strongest move, I guess.
Was it not running Head Smash, though?
Don't think it... if it did, it would have used it.
No, I was thinking maybe Dreepy just was calling a switch into Goodra or something, but I don't know. Why would you not run Head Smash here?
Goodra!
It's awesome!
Goodra might tank a Head Smash, actually.
Yeah, but then you can just kill it, so like...
What's the harm?
Why... Yeah, there's no harm in Head Smashing here if you have it.
Alright, well...
Apart from potentially missing it, but that's beside the point.
So, with Tyrantrum dying to its own confusion, we saw Dreepy's Goodra set up Shelter again, resting on turn 34, as Ninetales then Healing Wish to heal Goodra Hisui. Dreepy's own Goodra then killed Tyrantrum on turn 51 after it missed a Scale Shot. And then it was just Goodra Wars at the end, before the thing forfeited. Natrock. Well, any other thoughts?
Dreepy's Goodra set was well, I liked the idea behind it, but it was a little flawed.
Shelter, Dragontail, Rest Talk.
With Maranga Berry.
Maranga.
Maranga. Yes.
It's a unique idea.
Yeah, but she's not running the set right.
Why?
You shouldn't be using Gooey on this type of set. You need to be using Shell Armor.
Would avoid getting critical.
Like, it's literally the perfect ability for a set like this, because you remember what Shell Armor does?
Makes you immune to critical hits.
Yeah, you can't get crit, which, with this type of set, you never want to get crit. Crit's your worst enemy. So, you literally just win if you never get crit, right?
Yep. So...
And then on top of which, running Shelter instead of Acid Armor. This is a stally set, so you need all the PP you can have.
Yes, and Goodra...
So Acid Armor is better here.
So Goodra was able to pick up the win. He was still able to pick up the win, but yeah. Learn that for the future once Goodra Hisui gets rolled again. Alright, next up we have Mystery OU. We have Tenebrosite versus Meshing. And Tenebrosite won. So, this one was interesting. First off, we have the Great Tusk dying to Future Sight from a Slowking on turn 4, as Iron Shreds was then sacked to allow Iron Bundle to Oko Sinistra on turn 12, while Landorus set Nasty Plot and Chip Moltres, so Zamazenta could kill it on turn 20. Then, got burned in return, of course, thanks to Flame Body. But then, after it rested, we saw the Alamamola burned it again with Scald, Zamazenta killing it, and Iron Bundle before Solgaleo crit killed in return with Sunstill Strike, leaving Landers to beat it for 200% to win. Any other thoughts?
Sure, Solgaleo hits hard, but it ain't fast enough. That's why my OUers kept saying it's not good.
Solgaleo itself is bad. That's why Necrozmas are more used. Poor thing. Alright. Next up,
On top of which, I think there's just arguably better
Oil Ball.
mons to choose from here.
Oil Bull mons.
Like Ursaluna.
I imagine that. Imagine that running wild.
It did last week.
Only last week, not this week. So, next we have the 9 Oblivion Ambers tying the Limasawa Street Litwicks. There's your, there's your chip peg.
Or what?
You took a hit. If you were a pirate ship, this would be the first big blow to your ship.
Why?
I don't know. The analogy works. So.
No, it doesn't.
So,
because it's flawed. We literally tied just last week.
Right. I mean.
In the exact same fashion.
What? What do you mean?
In the sense that we had to clutch a tie rather than losing our chance to win.
Okay.
As in, we had to win from a 3-4 position rather than a 4-3 position.
Okay.
Both was the case in both weeks. So your analogy does not work as a first.
Alright. Well, first off, we have PokeBH. Didn't really much have to say here. Didn't really take any much notes. Right clicker defeating Panu, though. That's something. So, what happened here? Panu brought some big boys. Altaria Mega.
Yes, in fact, it looks awfully familiar to what he brought last week. I wonder why.
Just works. So...
No, he reused the team.
So, nothing really much happens in the first 30 or so turns, where we saw the Mega Altaria poison paralyze the Chansey on turn 34 as Mega Salamence set up the coil, knocking items off and nearly killing Dondozo before it healed itself, as Clodsire poisoned it in return by turn 74 before killing it. Bronzong missed the Stone Axe on turn 82 before dying to Ho-Oh. We also got crit. Then we saw the Salamence killing the Ho-Oh, who then killed Gliscor on turn 120, while Chansey survived Mega Altaria's Rapid Spin to kill it in return, while Dondozo died to poison on turn 130, leaving only Arceus Ghost warring with Tinglu before Panu forfeited. Any other thoughts?
Nope. Salamence was just a huge problem.
Problem it was. Kept running for a while, and Panu knew he'd lost. Next up, we have Kamove Chaos. Aerobe defeating...
But also, I think missing the kill on Chansey also sucked.
The Mega Altaria Rapid Spin. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, next off, we have Kamove Chaos. Aerobe giving L Taker the L. He took the L. Finally, the name makes sense.
Don't say finally. It's not even his first loss.
That's right. He lost another time. I can't remember which one. Class. So, first off, we saw the Mega Latias trapped the Rhinoceros, killing it on turn 17 as Toxapex used Z Parting Shot to allow Megalopony to
Man, why did Lava Plume do that much?
It's a Mega Latias, but it is also Rhinoceros, which is known for bulk. I don't know how it did. I don't know how it did much.
I guess we just weren't running a bulky Rhinoceros. But damn, 50?
50, yeah. So we saw the Toxapex.
Okay, not 50, but 44. Yeesh.
So we saw the Toxapex then used Z Parting Shot to then allow Megalopony to explode and kill the Colossal on turn 23. Then it wasn't without hacks though, as Deoxys missed the Pyro Ball on the Wheezing, which allowed Wheezing to set hazards. As Mega Scizor then suffered another painful setback here, having Triple Axle hit only one time on Toxapex.
That happened twice, man.
He even said man. As Latias then killed Cresselia with Thunder Cage. Then we saw the Rhydon lose to Deoxys, but struggled against the Mega Latias, eventually dying to Life Orb Recoil. It didn't use struggle, it just, it struggled. It didn't kill it. And then I'll take her forfeiting shortly after. Any other thoughts?
I'm pretty sure the matchup was bad from the beginning, so I don't know how much any of these little taxi shenanigans mattered, so
the matchup was pretty bad for L-Taker.
But it hurt to watch.
Yeah. Next up, hey, at least you get to smile again. Because, my God, Stabbing Mega happened. It was a short one. It was a quickie, but it was a dickie. Don Vasquez beat the Space Speakers in only 7 turns. And, well, not 7 turns. It was only a few turns. Because there was one mon that just ruled all. What is it? The Metal Man. The Big Man? The Big Man.
The Big Man!
The Big Man. So, Deoxys first...
Metallic Hariyama, as he calls it.
So, we saw the Deoxys first set up the screens, then Healing Wished to allow the Metallic Hariyama...
The biggest man.
The big boy Iron Hands to Belly Drum... and crit kill Eternatus on turn 9.
Just out of curiosity, if let me see something. If Space Speakers didn't let me see. Let me look at this.
You're pondering over this a little. There was a lot of discussion if that could matter.
I'm wondering if Space Speakers chose to attack at least one more time, if the Iron Hands might have died to Rocky Helmet damage. It was pretty low at various points.
It was. It kept surviving a lot, and the Rocky Helmet certainly helped. Damage output quite a bit. There was a lot of discussion as well, if that crit actually mattered. So, and you guys argued, no, it didn't.
Yeah, because it didn't. Oh, if Space Speakers if Space Speakers used Flamethrower on turn 6, the Hariyama would have died.
The Iron Hands. It's an Iron Hands Pokeyard, not a Hariyama.
I'm sorry. Don's use of Metallic Hariyama has rubbed off on me, I fear.
The biggest man.
But yeah, if Space Speaker's Flamethrower on turn 6, the Iron Hands would have died. Not from the damage, but from Rocky Helmet.
From the Rocky Helmet, yeah. So, we saw the Iron Hands beat the Eternatus. Oko then the Slowbro with the Fusion Bolt. And then just sweeping the rest before Space Speakers forfeited. Biggest man. Big man.
And besides, if all Space Speakers was doing was recovering,
it was trying
I don't
to
know. I
out
think it might have just beaten it eventually, anyways.
Oh yeah, because
but he might have been waiting for screens to go down.
You might have, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Drain Punch was doing bigger and bigger damage the more I saw, so I don't think so either.
It did a lot. I think it did like 54 to 61-ish. Whereas Mach Punch did like 28 to 33-ish.
Yeah. So yeah, I would agree in saying that it probably didn't matter. So hey.
Yeah, it could have in theory mattered, but it would have needed some very specific roles.
True. So well done, Don. Hopefully you bring more of them, big man. Alright, next up we have...
Well, I mean, this sure seems like a fun team to, like, reuse at some point if we secure playoffs in the next couple weeks and just chill.
You bring more big man. Bring big man again. Will big man go for it?
Don't know. I don't know what they're bringing this week. And even if I did, I wouldn't say.
Alright, so next up we have National Dex DOU. We have Logice losing to Aragon through some very ignominious means. So, we saw the Mega Metagross megaing and freezing the Dragapult. As Whimsicott then sets the Tailwind before getting Sky Dropped by Thundy Boy. Thundurus Dynamaxed to kill Landorus on turn 4 and Whimsicott with the Max Airstream. Then Zapdos in return Dynamax.
I wonder what the Dragapult was gonna do.
Screens?
Is that what that does here?
Screens or try to...
I would have thought Life Orb or something offensive.
Okay. I would say... I don't know, just setting it as a lead, it automatically makes me think, screens. Okay. So, we saw the Zapdos Dynamaxing to kill Thundurus in return. Then, Oko the Bronzong with Max Flare as Dragapult then died before Zapdos was killed by Incineroar. Then we saw...
Zapdos is awesome, because what do you mean that one shot of Bronzong?
It did. It did, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Urshifu nearly killed the Landorus on turn 9, who died to its own Life Orb. As Tapu Fini killed Urshifu in return, while Metagross killed Fini in the end for Aragon to win.
I find it funny how Logice used Earthquake, and it did a hell of a lot to his own Fini.
Yes. 52%.
Yeah, like, damn, that's your friend.
Unfortunately, the friend took a sacrifice. Took the sacrificial hit. I mean, it was going to lose either way. But yeah.
I find it very funny how Aragon didn't parting shot the Landorus to mitigate the possible incoming damage to Metagross. But it ended up working out because it did so much to Feeney.
Yeah. The damage output definitely helped Aragon in the long run. So, good for you, Aragon.
I don't think it mattered by that point because, it was, the Metagross plus Incineroar was more than enough to deal with Feeney because Incineroar was faked out, and Metagross would use Iron Head, which I don't even know how much that did, but it was enough to kill it when it was at 39.
Metagross can beat Feeney in that range.
Meaning it hits it pretty hard, so it wasn't even a concern.
Yep, yes it was. So well done, Aragon.
What? No, it wasn't. That's what I just said. It wasn't a concern.
Oh, it wasn't a concern. Well done, Aragon, for carrying yourself to another good win. Next up, we have National Dex Ubers. The Strap. Beating Entros follow. Alright, so this one was interesting. This team that Entros follow brought was interesting. You had a Ferrothorn, you had a Skeletor, you had a Dondozo. The trifecta of bulky.
Yeah, and Stoll isn't typically known to be good in this tier, so we were iffy on it, to say the least.
Didn't really work in their favor, yeah. Alright, so Groudon poisoned Yveltal as Straps Yveltal, then poisoned Darkest Fairy. Will Skeledirge burn the Cramorant on turn 10, while Fairy Arceus Grass defeated Zygarde on turn 31, while Ferrothorn seeded Groudon to kill it on turn 44. Kyogre then Water Spouted to kill both Yveltal and Arceus, while Dondozo used Sleep Talk to kill Yveltal on turn 48, while Kyogre killed Ferrothorn before Entros forfeited. Any other thoughts?
The team was generally Kyogre weak, but once Ferrothorn got low, there was nothing we could do.
Your one and only wall to Kyogre.
Yeah, so the crit from Groudon was very unfortunate.
Yeah. So in the end, it all came down to build, and Strap definitely built well.
Entro wanted to bring a Shedinja, but we were hesitant on that because, apparently, if a Shedinja hits a Cramorant, it just dies.
Yeah, okay. Did you do that in testing?
And the Strap did bring a Cramorant.
Did you guys test that out in testing?
Well, yes.
Well, alright. So don't bring Shedinjas in National Dex Ubers. There's your PSA for the day. Alright, next up we have...
Actually, it would have been better here because it walled Kyogre.
Well, you'd have to suffer Cramorant as well, but whatever. Shared powered rams.
Yeah, that is kind of an issue because, if Shedinja attacks, it'll just die to Cramorant.
Yes. Shared powered rams. Rice Man numbers. Iowa beat MG. Are you happy?
Yes.
The inevitable finally happened. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
So, Rice Man numbers. Technically, you could, because of the positioning of the M, it looks like it's either 1 versus MG or 1 versus RNG. Or it's just my bad eyesight failing me again. I don't know. It's probably the latter. So
I think it's your bad eyesight.
speaking of bad, what the hell Iowa's team is? Actually, no. Iowa did win this particular game. Game 1. So we saw Garganackle Wars start things off. Cramorant killing MG's Garganackle on turn 7 as Braviary sets up before being phased out by the Tinglu, while Registeel failed rest because of Purifying Salt.
Yep, that's the other lesson we learned.
So, again, your resting sets don't freaking matter when you bring another mon that just cancels out viability. So, Walking Wake just generally was a menace here. Killed the Registeel, killed the Vivian, had speed boost, so allowing Garganackle to then Terra Ghost and chip Rayquaza before dying to it. Hitmonlee killing the Terra Dark King Gambit, and Yanmega just overall clearing the rest.
I like how Riceman said before, like right as the game was starting, like, crap. What beats King Gambit? All I got is Hitmonlee.
And Hitmonlee was brought and won.
Yes, because thankfully it was Terra Dark King Gambit and not something like Terra Flying.
Yep. Definitely worked for Iowa in the long run. Then we saw game 2. We saw the Conkeldurr Okoing the Dunsparce. Lunala Terraferrying as Muck Terradarked. And poisoned the Rampardos on turn 6, who missed Head Smash against the Earthworm. Muck coming back in to set up. Terradarking. While Reshiram beat the Clodsire on turn 13 before dying to Rampardos. Then we saw Muck poison the Alola Lunala to beat it, while Cloyster sets up the Shell Smash to beat Yanmega on turn 20, and beat Earthworm and Conkeldurr before dying to poison, with Cinccino finishing off the rest for MG to win. Any other thoughts?
Apparently Shadow Shield does not get bypassed by Turbo Blaze, we learned.
Okay. Fair lesson to learn. Another ability being rendered useless by shared power rules.
And another thing is that we very well could have won this game. We misplayed a little.
Okay, like what turn?
Of course, it's not like we could have known what MG had in the back. Riceman assumed it was going to be Cresselia, so he kept Muck around. I was thinking, Riceman could have afforded to not sack, Earthworm.
Could have been useful.
In theory, one thing Riceman could have done was send in the Earthworm on the Cloyster, then switch it out to the Muck, which is Assault Vest that can probably take a Hydro Pump.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Which allows Cloyster to get one more turn of poison damage. Then it kills Muck, and then Conkeldurr can come in, kill it, and then it can just kill Cinccino.
With Mach Punch. Yeah.
Yup. But like I said, Riceman wanted to keep Muck around because just in case Cresselia was in the back.
Which MG was smart that he didn't bring.
I don't know if that's smart. I mean, Cresselia is pretty damn good.
Levitate, pretty bulky, yeah.
Calm Mind, T-Bolt or Moonblast.
And healing with Moonlight. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Alright, so game 3, which went in your favor, we saw the Duraludon.
Duraludon. Don't worry, I actually made the exact same mistake.
So we saw the Duraludon set up the Iron Defense, defeating Hawlucha and Terra Fighting to beat Urshifu on turn 5. Well, the Dunsparce,
Riceman felt bad about that one because he was saying that he was thinking of using close combat, which may have killed.
Yeah, probably should have killed. Then we saw the Dunsparce Terra Grounded to beat Persian on turn 15, tanking Mewtwo's attacks and even survived on 1 on turn 22, setting up against the Great Tusk before defeating it on turn 35.
The Dunsparce Terra Grounded to counter the Great Tusk, by the way, not Persian.
Dunsparce, not the Dunsparce. It's just
Dunsparce.
So, yeah, you're right. It's to counter the Great Tusk, which it ultimately did, beating it on turn 35.
Yeah, because that Great Tusk was looking extremely dangerous otherwise.
And the Dunsparce was able to do its job well before it died to Incineroar, of course, with Overheat. So after Regirock beats Incineroar, we saw Probopass defeat Jolteon on turn 42, and Oricorio set up to beat it. And
did you happen to mention what happened on turn 22?
Yes, Dunsparce surviving on 1.
Okay.
So we saw the Oricorio survive to the Probopass attacks to set up to beat it, and Mewtwo in the end for Iowa to win. Any other thoughts?
The fact that was almost certainly lost, we got lucky.
The surviving of the Probopass. Good.
Bro, Mikwe, I don't think you understand. I don't think you get it. Do you know what the chance to kill on that was?
What?
12.5%.
Oh. So damn near, man. Clutched it. Utterly clutched it. Good job for you, Iowa. Alright. Next up we have National Dex Same 6. Shuzoku loses.
No, he didn't.
Loses to TPP. Why do I always do that? Alright, so yeah, TPP won against Shuzoku in Sam 6. So we have, of course, the Golurk Wars start off. Setting rocks.
As we thought.
The Golurk Wars were on point, setting rocks. Oinkalone.
Literally, what better thing can Golurk even do in this matchup? It can't.
Not really much. Oinkalone defeats Shuzoku's on turn 4, while Hawlucha taunted the Blaster.
I think you mean Oinkalone defeated Shuzoku's Golurk.
Yes.
You didn't specify.
Yes. So, Hawlucha then taunted Blastoise to set up with Bulk Up. And then Roosted, of course, before Oinkalone was sacked and passed Lingering Aroma to it on turn 8. Lingering Aroma actually had use. What does it even do?
It didn't really have use here, I'm not gonna lie.
What does it even do, lingering aroma?
Well, I think you saw what it did.
Aside from like passing it on to an ability, is that like a hindrance ability or something?
No, it's just the ability to pass it to
So
give
it's
others the
basically-
ability. It's literally Mummy.
Yeah, it's basically Mummy or Wandering Spirit. Okay. So, Blastoise toxicked it and red carded it before surviving Gorgeist's Seed Bomb on turn 12 to poison it.
That Blastoise was putting in work, damn. Like, we weren't counting on it surviving a Seed Bomb.
But it did, and managed to poison it. So, after Hawlucha killed Gorgeist, we saw the Blastoise...
Which was Koba Berry. We expected that.
Yeah, we
are actually running to a wing beat on our Hawlucha like Shizuku was.
Mm-hmm. Then,
specifically for Koba Berry.
So, Blastoise then shed the Shell Smash using Normalium Z against Ludicolo on turn 17. Normalium Z. What?
I mean, we were expecting that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the most ideal Shell Smash Blastoise to run here is, Shell Smash, Ice Beam, and, like, there's a variation of a few different things that are optimal. Like, one of them is Normalium with Hyper Beam. Although another decent option is Normalium with Double Edge.
Why?
They do a lot.
But you have 2 ghost types.
Yeah, but you also have 2 things that Blastoise can't really hit well, and you can hit both of the ghost types just fine.
With Ice Beam, I guess.
The ghost types don't want to be in on that Blastoise once it's set up. Are you crazy?
I guess also because Ice Beam does kill both ghost types in general. I was thinking like, why not just ruin Darkinium Z instead and go for Dark Pulse? And okay,
no, Dark Pulse literally does less than Ice Beam.
It does. Oh wait, Darkinium Z or Dark Pulse?
Dark Pulse.
Yeah, I was gonna think, Darkinium Z, why not? So, yeah.
Anyways, so we were basically expecting Normalium or Buganium.
Buganium? Savage Spinout. Blastoise.
Yeah, because apparently Blastoise learned Signal Beam.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Yeah, it does.
We were very much considering running that ourselves, but we decided, nah, bulky Blastoise is better for other Blastoise and for Hawlucha. Because, yes,
and apparently
Blastoise is the Hawlucha counter now.
And also apparently for Gorgeist as well, because it tanked that Seed Bomb well. So...
that was unintentional.
So, Oinkalon killed the Ludicolo as Gorgeist used Z Trick or Treat to boost itself up, beating Oinkalon and sweeping the rest for TPP.
Not gonna mention it blocked Yawn.
Oh, it did block Yawn, yeah.
With Insomnia!
Insomnia working its well here.
Actually, I think Shizuku was running Insomnia on his too, because it wasn't Frisk.
Could be, yeah. Or it could be Pickup.
Nah, that'd be stupid.
It'd be Pickup. Just use Pickup. But yeah.
No, that would be stupid.
So yeah, it would be Insomnia, Gorgeist. So well done again, TPP. I'm always very impressed by the level and the detail of his build. So yeah, if he's been doing for this long, don't expect anything less. Then we come.
Yeah. This is what I was referring to, by the way. You were talking about a physical Milotic with its base 60 attack. Check out this special Gorgeist with its base 59 special attack.
And doing all the magic it can by doing Z Trick or Treat and Giga Drain and Shadow Ball.
And Nasty Plot.
And Nasty Plot. What a set. What a set. Next up we have Mystery OU.
Wait. Before you move on, I would just like to say that Shizuku definitely did well here because, it seems we had similar ideas.
Oh, you were thinking the same thing, definitely. There was a lot of parallels.
We both ran Chopple Oink Alone with Lingering Aroma. We didn't both run the Shell Smash Blastoise set, but that was basically what we were expecting and considered ourselves. Rock Scholar. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we were expecting Kolba Gorgeist.
And
the Halucha set was interesting, though. We both ran Limber, though.
Limber? Limber for what?
I don't know. I don't know if any of these things learn T-Wave, and if they do, I guess it covers for it.
I guess so. So, yeah.
But also, because I guess we were... both sides were in agreement that, Unburden was unnecessary.
Really wasn't, no. So...
And, I was asking Day of Prep, how do we fare against Rain Ludicolo? And TPP is just like, well, we have Assault Vest Ludicolo, so that's what'll deal with it.
I ain't concerned. Ain't concerned about Rain.
Also, when that Z move first, when the Z move was used from that Blastoise, we got very nervous. Because if it was Buginium, we lost. Straight up.
True.
But, yeah. So, according to TPP, he was unable to tell whether or not that Normalium Z was Z Hyper Beam or Z Double Edge. It was probably Hyper Beam, but it's just that they both did the exact same amount, so we couldn't tell.
Same amount, 180. 180 attack.
No, I mean the exact same amount of damage onto Ludicolo.
Sorry, 200. Yeah, okay, yeah, so, yeah, well done, TPP.
Because the Ludicolo was, it had a fair bit of defense and an Assault Vest, so, yeah. We couldn't tell.
Alright. Next up, we have Mystery OU. Mada defeating Chicos.
Our positioning got screwed up pretty early.
First off, we saw the Glamora phased out the Zamazenta. Then poisoned Ninetales as it was setting up screens on turn 13, defeating it whilst being encored while Ursaluna set up...
I would just like to point out that not only did the Glamora phase out the Zamazenta, but it phased in something inconvenient.
What?
It phased in something inconvenient for us.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, Iron Moth.
You know, when it phased out Zamazenta.
Oh, Iron Moth. There you go.
I mean, cool that it got rid of the immediately set Toxic Spike, but that was inconvenient for us because now Iron Moth had already gone out, it had already used its booster speed, and it didn't get the proper chance to actually set its own Toxic Spikes, which it had.
Very inconvenient, yeah, very bad timing.
Had we gotten to set our own Toxic Spikes, we might be looking at a different game here because I don't think Palafin would have had as much of a field day.
And a field day it did, because, after the fact, Ninetales was poisoned as it was setting the Aurora Veil, defeating it whilst being encored, while Ursaluna then set up and swept half of Mata's team, actually, before dying to Iron Valiant on turn 21. And then we saw the...
Speaking of the Ursaluna, I feel that Chico's did a slight misplay.
Where?
When he vacuum waved the Glamora.
Turn 19.
That was never going to kill.
Turn 19.
Yeah. That was never killing.
Aww.
Instead, it made it so Ursaluna took one more turn of poison damage than it should have.
Aww.
I don't think it mattered much either way. Well, actually, what it did matter for was that when Ursaluna died, screens went down.
Yeah,
I think we would have still had a turn of screens if we had just earth-powered instead of vacuum-waved. Maybe Chico's was intentionally opting for the crit. A crit would have been excellent there.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't really like the play unless he was intentionally trying for the crit.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, Palafin did defeat Hatrin, taunting the Zamazenta to beat it, tanking its body press as well. There's Drain Punch and Jet Punch, and then next thing you know, Palafin would then tank a lot of Excalibur's hits before Drain Punching it to kill it.
That taunt pisses me off.
You were gonna do Iron Defense things, or Roar.
No.
Or Roar.
Well, yes, we were gonna Roar, but that taunt, the fact that you used taunt means we could have won if we Iron Defensed.
Aww. Oh,
we could have won, but why didn't Mata just jet punch the thing? Wasn't it one if he did?
I don't know.
In theory, or did Excalibur, or would Excalibur have killed it later? I mean, Palafin actually has higher base speed than Excalibur, so I don't know. I don't know what this one's running.
Who really knows? Alright. So, well done, Mata, I guess. Unfortunate for Chico's to have to have that sort of positioning be screwed up. But yeah, that was that. Speaking of another tie, we saw the Absol posters tying the stupid town Snoms. Is this a harbinger?
Damn, Snoms cannot win or lose for the life of them.
Well, is this a harbinger for things to come once we get to the later weeks? We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see about that. But first off, we gotta take care of some business here. PokeBH, we saw TTT Tech defeat Farden. So we saw the Zamazenta knocking off Chanty's Eviolite, then poisoned the Tinglu, while Chansey poisoned the Ho-Oh back, and after a couple of near kills, especially from a V-Create, Charizard X, we saw the Arceus Ground trap the Arceus Water, trapping it with Thunder Cage, eventually killing it with turn 44, for being Tinglu, with Salt Cure and Poison, Skoma forfeiting shortly after. Do you have any more thoughts?
Why is there a normal Diancie on the field?
it. I don't think it even got to show off. It's I assume it was. Oh no, it did, but you know, didn't
If I had to guess, to improve?
improve. Another one of these.
Yeah, because that way, you I guess Diancie would be a pretty good wall for a Mega Charizard X, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if said Mega Charizard X isn't running anything that can hurt a Diancie intentionally.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Diancie would be kind of easy for Mega Charizard X to beat. Not normal Diancie, though.
Well, it wouldn't have an easy time beating Mega Diancie either, because it's faster.
It is faster. So, next up we have Kamove Chaos. The Hisui region beat Kinetic. Surprised?
No.
I wasn't either. So
all I'm surprised about is that supposedly Arobi is an HO merchant.
It's because of the friggin' the baiter, the Jabaiter. That is the Hisui region, the master bait. So we saw the Raging Bolt miss the Focus Blast early on, early hacks for THR. Then we saw the Roaring Moon beat Kinetics on turn 7 as Mega Lopunny then exploded.
Yeah, and that was just a neutral hit, and it demolished it.
Mega Lopunny then exploded and killed Torkoal with a Swords Dance explosion. Oof. Raging Bolt O-Code Tornadus as Alamamola paralyzed Inteleon before being O-Code on turn 12, while Raging Moon, Roaring Moon beat Heatran as Colossal beat Rampardos and tanked Inteleon's hits to kill it for THR to win. Short and sweet game. Very unexpected in the form of THR games. Any other thoughts?
Oh, so this is what L Taker meant.
What, being an HO merchant?
No. L Taker said he helped THR with the team.
Ah, okay.
And it's a Sun team.
Alright. So, well done, THR, for getting another win. Next up, we have Stab and Mega. Ice Master beating the Rafna. So, this one is just summarized by one Mon, and that Mon is a bit of a doozy to fight. Can you tell which one?
It's literally in every other S&M game, Mikoi.
It's like it's the new Meloetta.
Mikoi, it's literally always been this tier.
Yeah, it's the new Meloetta.
It's the old Meloetta.
Magiarna used Grass Knot to Oko Swampy Swamp on turn 1. As Zamazenta killed Lunala, as Tyranitar Salt cured the Magiarna, Eternatus, and Zamazenta.
Why do you say Magiarna?
That's how I read the name before, the movie.
It's Magirna.
I know, it's before the movie.
Gears, Mikoi. Literally, Gears. Come on.
I mean, I learned that before the movie. I learned that and then I watched the movie, so yes. So, we saw the Zamazenta died to the Magiarna on turn 33, while
he keeps pronouncing it like that anyway.
While Regieleki paralyzed it before dying to Doom Desire. Magirna then defeated Spectrier, as Urshifu defeated Eternatus on turn 43, while Magearna in the end to win for Ice Master. Take a shot for how many times I mispronounced Magearna.
You're just doing it on purpose now.
Well, aside from this very Magearna failed game, you know, Ice Master won. Do you have thoughts?
Not really. Looked pretty standard.
Yeah, very standard for your Magearnas. Ban it while you still can. Next up we have...
It's not necessarily broken, so...
It's just overused. Alright, next up we have National Dex DOU. Akurokokyo beating Clam. Wasn't this very close? I seem to remember this one being very close.
I don't really remember. I think I saw it live, but...
Yes, you did, because you commented on the fact that there's an Electabuzz.
Yeah, that must be what you were thinking of. And no, that wasn't me. That was Euphanos.
Ah, okay. So, we saw the Blastoise Dynamaxing early on. Not G-Maxing, but Dynamaxing. Getting paralyzed, though, by Grimmsnarl as it set up Light Screen before dying to Thundy. Rillaboom then defeated said Electabuzz, while Salamence Megad on turn 5, surviving a Blastoise's Ice Beam and letting it die to Life Orb. And then Victini used Z Celebrate before dying to Greninja, who Dynamaxed.
Mind you, that Salamence would not have survived Ice Beam without screens being up.
Yes, the screens definitely helped Clem in the short term there. Then we saw the Victini using Z Celebrate, Greninja Dynamaxing before dying to Urshifu's Sucker Punch attempts. Also double occurred on Victini, sashing the Urshifu. That was nice. Thundurus then killed Salamence, as Akaru's Salamence then beat Rillaboom, while Thundurus beat Entei in the end for Akurokokyo to win, yo. And any other thoughts, yo?
No.
Alright. So well done, Akaru, for winning.
Yep. And I guess it was kind of close, but like once only Entei was left, it wasn't winnable.
It wasn't winnable, yes. Entei could just sweep the rest.
Or well, I guess it was, but Clem would need to predict some crazy. Clem would need to predict crazily.
Yeah, crazy out predictions must have happened. Ah, well. Alright, next up we have National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. We got Fiend versus FC. Alright, so.
Actually, no, never mind. It was probably just not doable. The Rillaboom had Fake Out left, probably.
We're not talking about
Not that Entei would have flinched, but like it would have moved before.
Okay, so first off in FC versus Fiend, we saw Groudon defeat Zacian. Well, okay, this is the game. This is the game that had the odd set of Mega Rayquaza. Rayquaza setting Stealth Rock. What?
It learns it.
But, like, would you even expect it?
Probably not. That's probably the idea.
Does normal Rayquaza carry Stealth Rock? If so, why aren't people using it?
Because it has like dragon dancing or swords dancing or dragon ascending.
Well, speaking of dragon dancing, it did so by defeating the Zacian on turn 6. Then defeating Groudon before losing to Fiend's Rayquaza's Draco Meteor as Calyrex then set up the nasty plot and used Buginium Z to beat the Arcdark on turn 12 before losing to Calyrex. Rayquaza then beat Cramorant but got Parade, sacking the Calyrex, who lost to normal Arceus Dark's Shadow Claw on turn 17 as Groudon used Fire Blast to beat Arceus, then Firium Z to beat Koraidon in the end for FC to win. Strange sets all around for all parties.
All parties?
Well, mostly for FC, actually. It's more on FC side, but you still.
Yeah, like, I don't really see anything strange on the inside.
Aside from the Buginium
FC had a weird Rayquaza, and that's about it.
I mean, Groudon at Firium Z? That's not weird.
Sure, why not?
That's not weird, okay.
Just one of the many sets it can run.
Okay. I guess if it works, it works.
Yeah, it works.
Alright, next up.
It's a little unusual, but it's not weird.
It's still weird. So, first...
No, not really.
Next up we have, Shared Rants. And this one was anticlimactic, to say the least. Because, yeah. I guess the ruling stands. Losco no Shuto did beat JJ09 Lee.
Told you Losco would win.
But it wasn't like, maybe if JJ had still good connection, he would have probably taken it to a game 3. It could have. Alright, so nothing much happens in game 1. We saw the Spidops set up webs, we saw Lokix beating Groudon, and Empoleon sets up rocks before losing to Ogerpon, and then, the timeout happened.
I mean, Losco had Stakeout, Tinted Lens...
Magic Guard.
What?
Magic Guard.
Yeah.
And Rampardos.
Sheer Force.
And Rampardos to do even more big damage. I mean, you could counter that with JJ's Intimidate and...
But also had Competitive, while JJ had Intimidate.
You would think Losco would still have the better matchup in this sense.
Possibly. I mean, actually, his mods are pretty good now that I'm looking. He has a Dragonite, he has a Deoxys Attack, he has a Lunala, he has a Calyrex Shadow, he has an Ogerpon. Those are some good mons.
He's got some big mons, he's got big boys to play. I wouldn't be surprised if he brought them all. Alright, next up is game 2. So, while they were pondering about that, we first have Phalanx setting up the No Retreat, defeating Thundurus before...
Okay, now if you want a more one-sided game, here you go.
We saw the Phalanx knocking out Thundurus' item. Golem exploded on the Phalanx on turn 6, beating it. Then Noivern Terra-Fired against the Electros as Golurk beat Thundurus, while Incineroar defeated the Electros, Squawkabilly defeated Scovillain, before dying to Noivern, who died to Delibird, as Golurk defeated Incineroar in the end for Losco to win. A simple back and forth game, which Losco had the advantage.
Yeah, maybe it's because he had Hustle No Guard with Defiant.
Very dangerous combination. A lot of big boys come out to play.
While JJ had, Intimidate.
Yeah. Yeah. Defiant worked against JJ this time.
And in theory, Losco could have had Genpao in the back.
Oh my golly gosh. Imagine that.
We don't know, though, because he never had to reveal his 6th Mon.
So well done to the Losco for Losconing his way to win. Next up, same sex. What did I just say? Same sex.
Yeah, it sounded like you said something else.
Man, I'm really trying to tell you guys about my sexuality. Never mind. It's Hacker versus Esteban. This is the game with the hilarious, like, mostly fire-centric mons, and Victory Bell being the worst. And we knew exactly what the win con was, and it, lo and behold, it was the win con in this particular game. We saw Swoobat paralyzed Chimecho, who, after being flinched and paralyzed, beat the Swoobat with knockoff.
Didn't it get, flinched and paralyzed, 4 times in a row?
Yes, it did. But still managed to beat it with knockoff. At least Chimecho got off a kill, okay?
Oh, it's something.
So,
that's more than what Victory Bell can say.
Yes, and Moltres then survived Talonflame's Flyinium Z attack to kill it with first set up the speed, and kill it with Ancient Power. As Chimecho then Healing Wish to heal Moltres, who then does the Ancient Power things, and Air Slash.
It didn't need to heal Moltres. Moltres was already at full.
Yeah, it just needed to pivot well. Subbing, and, Air Slash and Ancient Power were doing some good boy stuff. Until Darmanitan...
I wondered, why did Victory Bell Sucker Punch?
I thought he may have think Sub would break it. I don't know.
Did it not outspeed under Trick Room?
I guess not.
Was that a slow Moltres?
I think it might have been a slow Moltres. Mostly on the special attack side. So, yeah. Then we saw that Darmanitan just outspeed said Moltres.
No, that was a different Moltres. It was that Moltres. You're right.
So, and then O-code the opposing Darmanitan. I thought that Darmanitan would at least live a hit, but no.
No, Darmanitan's not bulky.
Yeah, it's frail as frick. That's my rude awakening.
Don't let its appearance fool you. It's frail.
It's frail. It's a frail little thing. I wish it was Belly Drum Darmanitan instead. Anyway, not Belly Drum, Zen mode. So, yeah, Esteban won. Good job, Esteban. And then finally, we saw the National Dex same six. Mystery OU. So, completely different tier.
Yeah, I thought we just went through National Dex same six.
We did just went through same six. Now we move on to the final one, Mystery OU. Seraph Z versus PokeMH. I am slowly but surely losing my marbles today, folks. So
I like how, at first glance, it looks like Seraph Z only brought one of the newly unbanned Mons.
Unbanned?
Well, for this tier, for this format, yeah.
Oh, okay. But you were gonna say something else?
No, I was just gonna say I like how it looks. How at first glance it looks like he only brought one.
Okay. So the short game, this one we saw Ninetales burning Tinglu with Walking Wake, critting it before it died to Landorus on turn 7. Then Walking Wake just kind of went wild. After a while, Ninetales was able to set up, and after Hatren was sacked, Walking Wake just kind of went wild, beating Zamazenta to Crown, and just sweeping everything else with Hydro Steam and Flamethrower to win for PokeMH. He just needed to bring Sun, Ninetales, switch out, boom, Walking Wake. Any other thoughts?
Only the question of why Zarafsi thought to bring Crown Zamazenta.
I guess he just wanted that Dauntless Shield.
Yeah, but he can have that with normal Zamazenta and then bring something even more broken.
Instead of, I don't know, being weak to Walking Wake's Flamethrower.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's worth it. Like, that Zamazenta's slower.
Yeah.
And it has more weaknesses, I think.
I would think so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, you're right. Weakness to fighting in general. Ugh. Alright.
Weakness to fighting, weakness to
Fire, ground, yeah.
Weakness to fire.
Anything else. Alright. So, once week 4 is done, week 5 predicts who won.
Actually, come to think of it, it might have the same number of weaknesses, but okay, that aside. The winner of predicts was...
I've been winning predicts lately. Have I won again?
No.
I was having a good run.
I won.
How many did you win?
I almost got as many right as you, even though you had a lot more to predict.
Okay, the ratio fucked me over this week. How much did you win by?
I got 16 out of 24.
That's a 66% chance, damn.
You got 17 out of 32.
Not bad. At least more than half.
I think our series fucked you over a little.
Great! Thanks, woman! Alright. And we're not going to talk about how Pig
Although, it looks like the Groviles versus the, versus the Slugmas fucked you over even more.
Damn! You people are...
Whereas for me, that was where the majority of my wrong guesses came from.
I see.
I got most others right.
I see.
But yeah, you got only like 53.125%.
Great. Alright, so let's...
And the Pig got 14 out of 32.
Okay. So let's take a look briefly to see the rankings of the teams. So first off, we have number 1 with 6 points are you guys. The first seed, the Limasawa Litwicks at number 1. Then we come to the Grovile Gang with the Absolute Posters, and the Slugmas, all with 5 points. With Groviles having the best differential, especially after last week. They had a good win over the Slugmas, so that's definitely a boost for them.
They had an even better win versus the Slowbros in the previous week with a 7-1.
So they've been winning in differentials there. So then we see the absolute posters. Just kind of having a middling season, like not as strong as like past years, but that 6-2 win over the Slowbros definitely nets them in the positive direction at least. And Slugmas, who never really had a bad week, just that loss put them into fourth, which was a pretty huge blow to them. But still not bad enough to get them out of playoff contention, so I think they're going to be fine. As for the Snoms, I mean, they've been tying. All of their weeks have been tied, so very neutral year for the Snoms, it seems, for the past four weeks. The Ambers also had tie, but their one loss in week 3 just kind of cost them over, so that puts them in the negatives. Same with the Cultists, who've had a pretty bad first 2 weeks, then a tie, then a win, at least, putting them above the Slowbros, who just had a kind of a curb stomp this
Yeah, the Cultists are starting to have a comeback.
Is it gonna be the start of the comeback for the Cultists? Will they able to rise above the ranks? I don't think the
Hard to say. The Snoms are good.
Snoms are pretty good, and the Ambers are also not backing down without a fight. Slowbros, though, they're just in it for the long haul.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they lose this week, they're officially out.
Yeah, I mean, they're 100.
Not that they have good chances as it is. Very low chances right now, but, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but after this week, if they can't pull their weight, they're done, So.
And they're facing us.
Yeah. So, first, let's check out the Mystery OU this week. The Mystery OU this week is a very controversial one, as I saw in the Discord. Monocolor.
It's not controversial anymore.
Because why is that?
Well, how about you get done explaining what it is, and then I can tell you.
So, Monocolor OU. All Pokemon must share the same color. There are some weird color parameters that has to be worked around. For example, Snorlax being black is one of them.
Snorlax is black?
Yeah, Snorlax is black.
Snorlax really is.
But yeah, Snorlax being black is a thing. Yes, that it's true. It's a very infamous one, IMO, because there was a Game Corner minigame that did that, and it's weird. But there are some really weird examples out there, but, there are possible parameters you can work around there. And, yeah, just build the same color, basically. I'm curious to see what color is going to dominate the Mystery OU slot this week. Probably it's going to be...
If you've played this before, you already know what colors are going to dominate.
Red, blue, green...
No, literally none of those.
Hell, even white. I don't know.
White is ass.
Oh, white is ass. Reshiram. Anyway, what was the thing that took it out from being controversial to not being controversial?
Did you happen to see, before it was changed, what was listed in the rule set for it?
I didn't see it.
It legalized Volcarona and Archaludon and Sleep.
Oh, no, doctor. Hopefully they know that it's banned now.
Apparently, Monocolor has a slightly different rule set to normal OU, and that was the Monocolor rule set.
Oh, hopefully that's taken into effect.
Yeah, so once this was noticed and people started bringing it up,
we got to change it.
Which I guess everyone simultaneously saw it on Tuesday today.
Yes.
I saw it.
FC
it was brought up by the Corvies. It was brought up by the Absols.
Yeah, it was a controversial one, to say the least.
basically, when we all saw that, we're like, oh god, no one wants that.
No one wants that. So hopefully, yeah, it's been now set in rule place. Monocolor clause is in effect. So Sleep, Archelidion, Volcarona, those are banned.
Yes, they are now banned because we have decided on normal OU rules.
Good. No one should be allowed for that. Also, a game happened while we were recording, but we'll talk about that. Yes, a game happened while we were recording. We'll talk about that. I'll bring it up. So, first off, we have the Slugmas versus the Absol Posters. Both teams
Losco played.
So, both teams are in the top spot. Will they be able to keep this up? I'm sure if one of them wins, then they're basically in the top spot for at least, they're in a safe position. While the bottom one, they have to work to get their spot secured. So first off, we saw PokeBH, Richard Millie playing versus Farden. Both players lost last week. So who do you think?
Hard to say. I feel like as far as the PokeBH ladder scale of this tour goes, I feel like those two are kind of even.
Really? Not going to deny you or anything, but alright.
I mean, you agree, do you not?
Yeah, I would kind of agree. Like, both these players are pretty even, but I would say Farden is generally looked better than Richard. Like, I know Richard's been pulling his weight.
Yeah, that's fair. I was going to predict Farden anyway.
Like, I know Richard has been pulling his weight, but, like, Farden is actually winning. So, yeah, Farden for me.
Yeah, Farden for me too.
Generally look better and has better teams. What does Pick agree?
Pick agrees.
Alright, next up is Cam of Chaos. Akira versus Hisui Guy. Or Hisui Guy.
Hyusi Guy.
Hi Ussie Guy. Alright, so, yeah.
Akira.
Sorry, Guy. Sorry, Mr. Mans. You're facing off against one of the best Kamov players here, so Akira win. Does Pick agree?
The Pick does not agree.
Oh, it believes in you, Hisui Guy. Go for it. Alright,
Hyusi
Guy. I should say the name right. Stab and Mega. You saw the Chungler versus Ice Master. Good matchup.
Ice Master.
It's a good.
What?
It's a good matchup. Good matchup.
Okay.
So you're going with Ice Master. I'm also going with Ice Master. I mean, despite how good Jungler has been in TPP, and he's been very solid. Picking up a 3-0 streak in the first 3 weeks. That's good.
Ice Master better, I think.
Ice Master is just the wall, so I think Ice Master will win. Does Pick agree?
No, I think the wall. I think that's actually right clicker.
Yeah, the wall.
He has an ult by that name.
Z-wall. Alright, does Pick agree?
The Pick agrees.
National Dex DOU. We see Eevee versus Akira Kokio.
Akaru.
Yep. Same before. Eevee's been decent, but I think Akira Kokio's been showing a lot better here. So I think Akira wins. Does Pick agree?
The Pick agrees.
Good. National Dex Ubers, minus obtainable forms. Rahul stepping into the ring for the first time against FC though.
Oh, that's kind of an unfortunate first opponent.
We'll see. We'll see about it. Rahul can surprise us. I mean, look at his national dex record from BLT. Rahul can definitely surprise
Yeah,
us.
but that's national dex.
This is a
completely different tier.
Indeed. So, FC?
FC.
FC.
I'm sorry, but like FC has literally been playing this for years.
And he's been
one of the few who has.
And he's been generally considered to be the best at it. So, yes, FC. Does Pick agree?
Pick does not agree.
Oh, it believes. Now, shared powered round.
I mean, at the very least, I'm expecting a good match.
I hope it is. I hope Rahul, has a good team. Alright, National Dex shared powered brands. National Dex shared powered brands. What? We saw Doug Trio is broken versus Losco Nishito, which happened.
Oh, yeah. Why is Doug Trio in this?
Why was Doug Trio in this? I have no idea.
Don't the Slugmas have someone else?
Yeah, I guess sub.
They literally have Michaelis. Where's Michaelis?
I guess he wasn't available this week.
Damn.
Yeah, would have been a great matchup. Los Conocidos versus
I'm sad now. You're telling me we could have had Michaelis versus Losco?
Yeah, we could have had a dream match. Well, maybe they're saving it for the playoffs, okay? Maybe they're saving, because that's a special match. That is a special match, PokeArt. Don't forget. That's a special match. Don't worry. We're saving Michaelis versus Losco for later. Hopefully Slugmas and Absols actually make it before, so. Alright, we would have picked Losco either way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Does Pick agree?
The Pick does not agree.
Alright, National Dex, same 6. I can actually say it this time. Crying versus Queso. The Cheese Man is back. The Cheese Man is back.
It's Cheese 555.
Cheese. He's back. He's facing Crying. Alright, so these are the 6 mons that were rolled according to the Iron Pikachu, and yeah, they're interesting ones.
Let me look.
There's a cat, a fat cat that is thick fat. I mean, it's good here against Turtonator and Typhlosion. It's good at resisting those. And, I don't know what else it can do. Gallade's just out here to wreck shop. I think it's going to be the win con here. Unless Turtonator can have, Shell Smash and, Shell Trap.
I think you're forgetting about something.
Diggersby?
Diggersby.
Yeah, Diggersby could probably, wreck shop as well. With Sword Stance, I think it learns Cool's Combat.
I don't know about that. Not that it even really needs it here.
Yeah, because Gallade's already got that covered. And, of course, we got Typhlosion.
That, and it also just naturally hits extremely hard.
Yeah. Earthquake and Quick Attack, probably. Then Typhlosion.
Or Return. You forgot Return.
Or Return, yeah. Typhlosion, it was just going to do Eruption things. And then Xurkitree, who's probably going to be the Z Hypnosis Mon with Tail Glow and Thunderbolt and Energy Ball. But, no, not Thunderbolt, not Energy Ball. Well, technically,
hard to say, because, can Xurkitree really hit Turtonator?
Dazzling Gleam don't do jack against Turtonator. Can only put it to sleep, I guess.
I wonder if Assault Vest Turtonator will be brought just for the purpose of walling Xurkitree.
And Typhlosion.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean both these things can be pretty neutered if you brought AV Turtonator Or Gallade. Don't forget, Gallade has really good special defense.
Yeah, but Glade doesn't want to be doing that here.
Yeah, just wants to sweepy sweep. Alright, who will win between Crying and Cheese?
What do you think?
This one's tough. I mean, I want to bet Crying here, but Crying's been generally mid in Same 6, I'll be honest. She's been mid.
This one seems kind of straightforward.
Queso, although I do see Queso, like, building well here. I mean, you got Ice Master support, and, you know, probably some other people in support that can help Cheese out. Like, you know, Cheese has been known to bring good teams. If you don't know who Queso is, Cheese 555. He's an old player. He's been around since TPP 1, and he's generally more of a Rans player, but he can play weird tiers like this and play them very well. So, I'm going to say it. I think I'm going to go Cheese here.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going Crying, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cheese wins.
Maybe it's just because I find Crying mid in Same 6, but yeah, we'll see. Does Pick agree, though?
The Pick agrees with me.
Goes Crying. Alright, Mystery OU, Batty versus Trichotomy.
Ooh, I'm betting that'll be a good match.
I also will think this is a good match, and hopefully both will bring stacked monocolor teams. So who wins here?
I'll go Batty.
I
think he's better.
You know what? I'll also go Batty. Batty's been generally, like, outperforming people, but Trichotomy, you know, he has been showing up. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins, but yeah. Alright, does Pick agree?
The Pick says Trichotomy.
Okay. Next we have the Curve Square Cultists versus the Stupid Town Snoms. Snoms really need a win at this point. Cultists also need a win at this point, so it's gonna be tough
win
time.
would be excellent for the Snoms at this point.
Yeah, don't tie anymore, please. Learn from us.
I'm not exactly rooting for them to win, though.
Learn from us. We don't need them tying anymore. Alright, first off we have Poke...
I actually much prefer if the Cultists win.
Alright, first off we have Poke BH. We see TTT Tech versus Flampoke.
Flampoke's been doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's been hella improved ever since week 1.
So I'm going Flampoke.
Yes, same here. I generally believe Flampoke has been doing pretty well for himself. That he will win. Does Pick agree?
The Pick agrees.
Alright, Kamov Chaos, Mashing, playing versus the Hisui region.
Mashing finally makes his debut in the tier he signed up for.
Why do you say debut like that? It's debut.
It's just, I don't know.
I mean, I pronounce things weirdly. At least you have to pronounce things weirdly. Alright, so Mashing finally slotting into Kamov. He's finally playing it. I guess Class willingly gave his spot out. He doesn't want to tangle with the THR anymore, so he lets Mashing do it.
He's finally teaching Mashing Kamov.
Yay! This is wholesome stuff, but he's facing THR, so yikes.
Yeah. Tough matchup, because I think Mashing's, like, almost definitely the better player, but this is a format that he is not familiar with.
And Hisui's region is very, very familiar with this one.
Yeah. Hisui region practically runs it.
I think it's gonna be an outstall fest, and I think the Hisui region will win. Sorry, Mash.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think experience is key in this tier, because, like, it's kind of hard to learn.
Mm-hmm. Very, very hard to learn. So, who you going with?
Hisui region. I wouldn't be surprised if Mashing takes it, though. Mashing's clearly a good player.
And does pick agree?
The pick agrees.
Next up is Stab and Mega. We see the managers fighting it out as Class versus Rafna will happen. Big boys. Both these players are big boys. Big boys.
Who are you going with?
This one's close. Class can play any OMM and do well. So can Rafna. It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go with the slight edge on Rafna.
I'd say it's probably more than a slight edge, but it's an edge, nonetheless.
It's an edge.
I agree.
You're gonna go with Rafna as well. Does pick agree?
The pick does not agree.
Wants to go with Class. National Dex DOU, we see Shiratu versus Michael Durbest.
Oh, God.
That is a VGC level matchup, if I do say so myself.
Literally, yes.
That should be a regional. This should be a regionals match. Why we're getting here for free?
We always watch regionals for free. What are you talking about?
I know, but we're getting this matchup in this lowly tour called TPP. Man, I can't wait to see both players actually. If both players are actually in regionals fighting each other, that would be amazing. You could brand that as the TPP match. So
I don't know if Shiratu does BGC.
I hope he does. So yeah, this one's gonna be good. This is good stuff. Who are you going with? Who are you going with?
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can ever really bring myself to predict against Michael Durbest.
Yes, but are you saying Shiratu can? We've seen.
I think he can in theory.
We've seen Michael Durbest have his kryptonite before. It was a rant, but still. Who are you going with?
I'll go with Michael Durbest. I can't do it. I can't predict against him.
I can do it. I'm going Shiratu.
Whoa!
Betting man instincts confirmed. I'm going Shiratu.
I mean, Sea Life is like the Corvy's normal starter, right?
Yes.
Michael beat Sea Life last they fought, I think.
Yes. In DLC? No.
OSDT.
OSDT. Yeah. So Shiratu, I think, has the experience. With the backing of Sea Life, I think they can build something to beat Michael.
Probably.
So yeah, I'm going Shiratu. Hopefully, Shiratu proves me right. Go Shiratu.
You're making me feel uneasy about predicting Michael.
Who does pick side with?
Shiratu.
So it has the additional backing of pick. Alright. National Dex Supers minus obtainable forms. Velvet versus Fiend. This one's about to get kooky.
You know what, frickin', I'm changing my prediction.
Oh, shit! She did it! She's a Shiratu supporter, too. Damn!
The Snoms have not great double support, if I remember correctly. Whereas the Corvies clearly are in good hands when it comes to doubles.
Oh, shit.
Like, they're the only ones who beat our double slot so far.
Oh, shit. We have a goner, folks.
And And besides, I don't think Michael's gonna be motivated.
Because the boys got regionals to deal with.
And is just busy in general. In fact, I don't think he wants to play this. I think he just is kind of being forced. I mean, because you have to slot in everyone, so...
I mean, he did get slotted once. He lost to Zap.
No. Wait.
Remember, he lost to Zap in week 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got slotted in week 2.
Man, alright.
In that case, the Snoms were just scared of the Corby's double slot and brought out Michael their best for it.
Well, I think the double slot will be very, very strong.
Wait, what am I saying? Of course Michael their best has been slotted. He literally faced TPP in Same 6.
Yes, he did. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Alright. Next up we have National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. Velvet versus Fiend.
Velvet.
Yeah, Velvet's been doing good in National Dex Ubers. So, I would say Velvet as well. Does Pick agree?
The pick agrees.
Shared pod rounds. Yeah, V2, finally, getting slotted versus JJ. That's happened. And V2 lost.
Yeah.
Would we have gotten for JJ either way?
Yes.
Yeah, same here. Does Pick agree?
The pick does not, no, actually it does. It agrees.
Same 6. We have Nashrock versus Esteban. Let's take a look at that same 6, shall we? Oh, piss.
What?
We got Gardevoir, who loses to Typhlosion. We got Pikachu, who loses to Sandaconda. We got
How many Typhlosions are in the same 6s this week?
We have Sandaconda beating Pikachu.
There's 3 Typhlosions!
We have Sandaconda beating Pikachu. We have Surfetch, who loses to all of these frickers. We got Swellow, who is just there, I guess. And then you got the obvious winner, Typhlosion, Hisui.
Swallow kind of wreaks havoc.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Choice Spec Scrappy Boom Burst. GG.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking the physical variety, but okay, you're right.
Oh, no, Mikoi. You forget. Scrappy Boom Burst is a thing.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It does not care if there's a ghost type on the other side if it's Scrappy Boom Burst is.
Scrappy Boom Burst will sweep if given the chance. But like, yeah. There's still just a lot of things. Watch it not be the win con. Watch it be the most useless one.
That would be frankly surprising, because nothing seems to wall it.
Yeah, not even Sandaconda. Except if you outspeed it or whatnot. Anyway.
The only way to outdo it is probably run something with Scarf.
Like Gardevoir or Typhlosion.
Those are the obvious candidates, yes.
And probably even
or hell,
check it
even
out.
like run some priority on Pikachu because it learns a number of things.
E-Speed being the key one.
It learns Fake Out too.
It does learn Fake Out. It probably could just Volt Tackle a lot of these except for Sandaconda.
Surfetch learns First Impression too.
Yes, it does. But it also resists it. So, Surfetch will also do fairly well here. Sandaconda will just Coil and win. Typhlosion will just Eruption and win. Gardevoir can just Moonblast everything, because it's freaking
Wait,
Gardevoir.
Surfetch has Scrappy too! Oh no!
Well, what will it hit? Close Combat?
Mikoi, that Typhlosion isn't immune to close combat!
Oh shit. Well, And not if it outspeeds
There's
first.
two scrappy mods here. Nothing walls type. Surfetched either.
Yeah, nothing.
Kinda.
Well, we'll see about what these two will do. Anyway, who will win, Nashrock or Esteban?
Esteban.
Yeah, sorry, Nashrock. I mean, Esteban's clearly prepped for same six. Spec agree?
Esteban's just better.
Oh, he's scary good. Yeah, he's scary good. I'm going Esteban as well. Spec agree?
Vic agrees.
Next we got Mystery OU. Zostra versus Clam. Zostra playing OU.
Zostra playing monocolor of all things.
Clem also playing OU.
Are we sure this wasn't rigged? Because Zostra's kind of the leader of monocolor.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well, this one's
That's kind of funny. How they just happen to slot in Zostra for Mystery OU, and lo and behold, it's his home turf.
Well,
Just so happens.
I'll be very surprised if someone voted for Clem here. I'm going Zostra 100-0 all the way. Double or nothing.
Wow, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that one-sided.
Oh, it's one-sided. It's one-sided as hell. It's very one-sided as hell. Okay. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Just speak to Zostra about it. All right.
Well, you kind of glazed Clem, so.
No, No, Clem playing OU is a surprise more than a glaze.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, Zostra to win.
Zostra win.
Spick agree.
The pick does not agree.
It believes. So, Grovile Gang versus 9 Oblivion Embers. Grovile Gang is sitting pretty in second, while 9 Oblivion Embers need some more performances like last week. Alright. Which they tied, but still, good performances either way. First of all, we have PokeBH. Brain Damage Haver versus what was supposed to be Right Clicker. Ended up being Rex.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You got subbed out?
He got subbed out. Rex is in.
Oh.
Oh, well. Well. Okay, Art.
Who's Rex?
A badged user. Formerly known as...
Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything.
Formerly known as Test Rex, who's been around since 2018.
Does he play, balanced Tacmons?
Don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Am I really gonna be predicting Brain?
We may have to at this point.
I don't know who Rex is.
I'm predicting Brain Damage Haver because he's been showing up for the past 2 weeks, okay? Brain to win.
I don't know who Rex is.
I don't know who Rex is either, PokeArt. Why are you asking me? I don't know who Rex is.
I'm asking you because I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oy vey. We're predicting Brain.
We are predicting Brain. No matter how much...
What does this world come to?
It's a very reluctant one for you, but we are picking Brain to win. Does Pick agree?
The pick... I actually haven't done the pick on this yet because I wasn't aware that Right Clicker had been subbed out.
So do it right now. Does Pick agree?
The pick says Rex.
So it believes. Cam Move Chaos. Banded Body Press versus Aerobee. Oh, I feel bad for Banded Body Press this tour.
Aerobee.
Yeah, I feel bad for Banded Body Press throughout this tour. He's been good. He's just been very unlucky. Hasn't been able to muster up good wins here and there. I mean, he has won a bunch, but there's clearly better players than him. So, and Aerobee's the top dog in them. So you're gonna go Arrow B.
Yeah?
I'm also gonna go Arrow B.
I thought you were gonna go Banded Body Press for a second, but okay.
I said what I needed to say, okay? Speak agree?
The pick says Banded Body Press.
Next is Stabbin' Mega, DB versus Space Speakers. Huh. This one's even. This one's very even.
I could see that going either way.
It is a very even game here. This might swing the tide for whoever wins the week.
I mean, Stabbin' Mega's just been kind of weird in general this year. It's hard to predict.
It is very hard to predict. A lot of, like, evenly contests have happened. So, who are you going with?
I think I'm going Space Speakers.
I'm gonna go with Space Speakers as well, but I don't see a surprise if Derpy Boy wins.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, we're both...
It's close, in my opinion.
So, I'm gonna go with Space Speakers as well. Speak agree?
The pick says Derpy Boy.
Okay, so next is National Dex, DOU, Louison versus Logice.
Ooh, another close one, I think.
It's very close. This one's about to be a killer, I think.
Difficult to say, not gonna lie.
It's very good, I think. It's one of the closer ones. So, who are you going with?
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 You answer first.
You answer first.
No, you.
No, you.
I'm not giving up, Miko. You answer first.
This is Objection Wars. Okay, so Louison is decent. Logice has been showing up, but has lost a lot more than Louison.
Huh? He has?
We'll check their records. Check their records to see.
I mean, Louison's record ain't exactly perfect either.
He has
1, 0-2.
Ouch. Did he really?
1-2. 2-2.
He's tied.
Louison is 2-2.
Let's see Logice's record.
They have the same record.
They have the same record, so it's not even. Good God. Who looks better of the two? I think Louison of the two. I'm gonna go with Louison.
I'm gonna go Logice.
Ah, so we disagree. Alright. I mean, I could see it going either way. It's just...
Yeah, this could very easily go either way.
Then who does pick say?
The pick says Louison.
Alright, so it ties with me. Next up is National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. Latiasite versus the Strap. This one's about...
Oh, another close one.
This one's about to be the highlight match for Nat Dex Ubers. It's good.
Goodness. Let's see. I know we both know Latiasite has not lost, but how was Strap? Let's see.
3-1? I want to say 3-1. 3-1. So who has he lost to?
He lost.
Oh, this one's close. Alright, close one. Do we predict an upset or do we go with the standard? Both are really good in this tier.
Which one's the standard and which one's the upset?
Yeah, this one's gonna be a close. That's that close, bro. It's that close. I'm gonna go with Latiasite to continue the streak, but I won't be surprised if Strap wins.
Oh yeah, it won't be surprising at all. I'll go Latiasite too. It's been doing really good.
Oh, 4-0. Latiasite is 4-0. Like, bro's excellent in this one.
Wouldn't surprise me at all if Strap wins, though.
Yep, me neither. I wouldn't be surprised either. Alright, next, no, wait, pick.
Pick says the strap.
Shared pad rounds. Zap versus MG.
MG! He's back!
He's back, but he's facing Zap.
That's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate. Zap, for the few times he's played, he's really good. He beat Michael. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Alright, so can M Genius be the one to end Zap's undefeated streak?
I'm hoping so.
Are you predicting for MG?
Not really.
I'm going Zap.
But MG can do it.
Oh, if there's only one person who can do it, it's Mr. Genius. Go, Mr. Genius, aka the sexiest man alive on Showdown. According to that one quote.
What?
According to that one quote. If you've not seen the quote in TP, like, search up quotes.
Okay.
Alright, so
He can do it.
Yes.
If anyone can do it, it's magnesium.
It's magnesium. Does Pick agree?
The pick says Zap.
Okay, so it agrees with us, at least. Same sex. PTK Moe-kun versus Shizuku.
Why are all these matches so close?
That's how good they are.
What the hell? This one's close.
This one's very close. This one's very close. Alright. Let's take a look at that same sex, shall we?
Is there a Typhlosion in it?
No! There is not. But there is a fire...
Oh my god, the one same six without a Typhlosion.
But there is a fire snail.
Yeah, well, that's just a Magcargo. No one cares.
No one cares. Also, Chimecho and a grass poison type. Coincidence?
I don't get it.
Oh, wait, that's a cast form, not a Chimecho. I misread. But cast form. It can set the sunny day and just have...
Oh, I'm sensing a sun team here.
Yeah, it can set the sunny day and you have my cargoes boosted, Raging Bolt gets photosynthesis, Venusaur gets growth. Like, yeah.
So this begs the question, what is Simipour going to do here?
Simipour is probably going to shut down that Magcargo and Palossand pretty nicely.
ICMZ Simipour could do nicely here.
Oh, it better be cast form before it goes to set up the weather. Raging Bolt. I feel like Raging Bolt's going to be the most useless.
I
don't believe me?
Know about that.
Don't believe me? Don't believe me? I mean, come on. You got cast form, who does...
There's no Dragon Resist.
There is no Dragon Resist, so its only counter is it, but Palossand walls it.
And I think you're forgetting Raging Bolt's actually fast.
Palossand can wall it, so can Venusaur.
You think Palossand's taking a Specs Draco Meteor in Sun with photosynthesis boost?
Oh, that's dangerous. Simipour, not gonna do jack. Venusaur is going to Sun Sweep it with Earth Power. It probably beats it. While Raging Bolt Calm Minds, Venusaur grows and beats it.
Who said Raging Bolt was gonna Calm Mind instead of just launching a Draco Meteor and killing it?
Oh.
Or maybe even a Weather Ball.
A Weather Ball against Venusaur. Oh, right, that's right. You can't Terra. Ugh. Palossand can wall. Like I said, Palossand
No, it can't. I literally just said that you think it's taking a Specs Draco Meteor and Sun with photosynthesis boost to the special attack?
Is my cargo's not really bulky as well, physical wise.
Well, it just doesn't resist it either.
Just a lot of special attack. There's just gonna be a lot of special attack going around. I'd be surprised if someone brings a physical Venusaur or a physical, Raging Bolt.
Well, yeah,
I mean, also Simipour can be physical as well. I mean, acrobatics to deal with Venusaur. Like,
Whoa! It actually has. Its attack is just as good as its special attack. Whoa!
Simipour?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people run physical Simipour in the past.
Huh.
Yeah, so, yeah, it could be good. It could be good, even. So, who are we picking between PTK and Shizuku? This one's hard.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with PTK. I am gonna go with PTK to win, but I think Shizuku will bring the more creative sets.
On the contrary, I think PTK will probably bring the more creative sets.
But Shizuku will play better.
Shizuku will probably bring good sets. Stuff that is fairly creative, but not outright thinking out of the box like Cell Bradley Tinkaton levels.
We'll see about that. Alright, who are you picking?
I'll go PTK by a little bit.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if
But this is a good match.
This is a good match. People should pay attention. Pick agree?
The pick does not agree.
Mystery OU. We got One Last Kiss versus Mata. Actually, this might be closer than you think, okay?
Well, I'm not really sure who wins, so I think so.
Oh, I know you're gonna pick Mata. I don't think any One Last Kiss glazing will change your mind.
I was actually gonna pick One Last Kiss.
Are you really?
I don't know. I'm unsure.
Both are good in OU. I think both have played Monocolor before. Not sure.
Have they?
Not sure.
What I'm more curious about is this a BLT rematch?
Do you want to check that?
I do want to check that.
Check the past year. It may not be a BLT rematch from this year, but maybe a BLT match from previous year. So it's a new matchup.
Oh, wait. Actually, he was in it, just under a different name.
Oh, okay.
So, let me see.
Hey, goddamn.
Not in any of the BLTs, anyways.
Okay, if you say so. So who are you going with in this new matchup? This one's a lot closer than you think.
Who are you going with?
One Last Kiss.
Yeah, that figures.
Why are you asking me that? What are you picking?
One Last Kiss hasn't been doing very good.
You know what? I believe still.
I'll go Mata because One Last Kiss has been underperforming.
I'll believe still. Who does pick side with?
The pick sides with you.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yay. Alright. And final one, we got the 1st seed versus the 8th seed. Lim South Street Litwicks versus the Silverhaven Slow Bros. You guys are going to curb stomp the living hell out of these Slow Bros. Force them out of TPP. Force you guys into be locked in the 1st seed in the playoffs, and then boom.
The pick disagrees.
You think so?
No, literally. It disagrees with you. It thinks the exact opposite.
Really? We'll see about...
I already did all the picks for it, so yes.
We'll see about that. First off, we have Poker BH, Banu versus Bobsican. Speaking of someone who's underperforming, Bobsican.
That's because he's not in his home turf. I mean, I guess this was one of the tiers he signed up to play, but like, come on, he's literally Natdex Uber's tier leader. This is a waste.
This is a waste. I guess he just wants to play something different other than Natdex Ubers.
Well, no, Mikoi, it's the fact that they have Taka for Natdex Ubers already.
Oh, who's playing PokeBH?
And they don't have any other options for, PokeBH.
I'm sure you can swap. Anyway, Panda to win.
I can't believe two Litwicks from last year are facing each other.
Yes, Panda and Bob again.
It was one thing last week when a current Litwick was facing a past Litwick. No, these are two past Litwicks facing off.
Yes.
Winning Litwicks.
Two winning Litwicks from last year. That's right, because Pano and Bob were teammates when they won last year. So
yes, they were, and they both did well.
So now that they're facing,
I think Panu went 5-2. And I think Bob went 4-3.
I mean, they did pretty good last year. Alright, so, yeah. I'm going with Panu. I'm going with Panu Karada. What? Panu Rakata to win.
That's not...
Panu Rakata.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it right, okay? Panu Rakata.
There you go.
From Panacotta Cheese. Does Pick agree?
No. No, it doesn't, Mikoi.
Oh dear, it's the first. Camu of Chaos, the true L-Taker versus Splodge.
The true L-Taker versus the truer L-Taker.
Oh my god! You're such a savage today, woman. Watch as Splodge kicks your ass, man, for just that remark alone.
They better not.
L-Taker. I'm gonna go
Has Splodge won?
I think Splodge has won. At least once. Never again.
Yep, looks like he has not won since week 1.
Yeah, so, L-Taker finally got the name over Haha Gamer. So we now know who the Haha Gamer truly is. He was the true L-Taker.
Damn it, I won't be able to steal him. He won't be able to fly under the radar as easily anymore.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he's gonna take the W this week. I'm gonna go with the L-Taker.
Thank you.
The Elder Taker. The Elder Taker. Alright, does Pick agree?
No.
Wow. It's a disagree bot. Stab and Mega. Don Vasquez versus Velcroc.
Has Velcroc won?
Check.
My answer is no.
My answer is also no.
My answer is that the Slowbros are winless in S&M.
Yikes. That's harsh. Is that true? Can you confirm that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. So...
It's true. What, you think Griffin King won versus Zostra?
No. So, we have two players fighting in a tier with Pokemon.
Yes. It's like we have a lot of that, actually.
We have a lot of that, yes. So it's not like it's the common theme or anything. Alright, so, yeah, Don Vasquez.
Appreciated.
I hope he does well. I mean, hopefully, my dudes, he plays on a Wednesday, my dudes. So...
I don't hope that.
It's a Wednesday, my dudes. Today's Wednesday. Alright.
He's a Johnner, Mikoi.
He learned from you. Alright, does Pick agree?
Well, probably not, actually. He probably didn't learn from me, but, like, I prefer that.
Does Pick agree?
No.
National Dex DOU! The first of Gifika, as he takes on Takam. Or Shadow Master. Well, Gifika who advocated this tier is finally playing it.
Yep.
I hope the Aragon support will come through. I think I'm going Gafika.
I'm pretty sure Gafika is self-sufficient, even regardless of if Aragon is helping or not.
Well, I'm gonna say Gafika to win. I'm gonna say Gafika will win.
Excellent.
Because I think, if you're gonna advocate for a tier, at least be good in it, and
Yeah, he's totally good in it, from what I can tell.
So, I will trust him. I will trust him on this one. Spig agree?
No.
Oh my god, it's a Slowbro stand, man. Slowbro simp. National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. Entros follow versus Jojen. Well.
Please?
Well. How are you gonna convince me that Entros follow will win here?
Because he's goated as long as he has a good team.
But he hasn't had good teams.
He has. Some weeks. Maybe not last week, but it also wasn't a terribly good matchup.
But he also gets fricked over by matchup. Yep, you aren't presenting any good evidence against me, PokeArt, that will make me go again. Make me go for Entros.
I trust him to cook.
I hope he locks the frick in, but I'm going Jojen.
We lost last week because me and Euphanos did not trust him enough. We will trust him more.
I'm going Jojen. He's had too much chances. Hopefully.
But Jojen hasn't even played this tier.
But he has won at least once.
You.
Yes, and I think that successful carryover.
And then it was thanks to a crit. Come to think of it, One Last Kiss has been pretty unlucky.
Same, yeah. Yeah, Jojen will win. Spig agree?
Yes.
Finally.
Notice how it has only picked Slowbro so far?
Yes, it's a very anti-you. Shared power rounds. Iceman numbers versus Lechin. Actually, Lechin's been doing pretty alright for himself in this tier. Maybe not.
Yes.
Maybe not normal rants, but shared powered rants I think is more his forte.
Let's see. He lost there. He lost there. He's 1-2.
He's 1-2. Iowa is what?
1-1.
1-1. I think this is more of Lechin's forte, but I think I'm gonna go with Riceman numbers because I think that one win is very good. Okay?
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna go with Riceman numbers to win. Does Pig agree?
No.
TPP versus Street Boom in same six. Let's take a look at that same six, shall we? Another Typhoon! Okay.
See, this is what I mean!
Can you stop rolling Typhlosion? I know what I'm picking for Legends ZA. Actually, no. That's Legends Arceus.
That's not it. Yeah.
That's Legends Arceus. Never mind. But still, too many Typhlosions.
Another Hawlucha, too.
And another Darmanitan as well.
Well, in our case, it's another Hawlucha because we literally just used it.
Do the same set. Do the same set.
No.
Do the same set. I guarantee they'll win.
We'll consider it if we think it could be worth it, but no.
Well, we see Darmanitan here again.
Hell, I don't think our set was even revealed last week. Was it?
I don't think so. I didn't even mention it.
Yeah, it wasn't even revealed.
Yeah, do the same again. I'm not gonna say what it was. So, do it again. I dare you. So,
Giving no hints.
So,
Besides, everything is far from finalized anyway.
Grimmsnarl will set screens, Darmanitan will do the physical attacking, Halucha will probably not do the unburdened strat, instead do other things like be a support mon and use taunt, why not? And, Quagsire will probably stall and wall things with Unaware. Rhyperior will weakness policy boost anything in its path and be the ultimate sweeper. Typhlosion will do Typhlosion things.
Genuinely wondering if Street Boom is actually, like, thinking, wow, this is great advice, and listening to you.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see about that. I dare Street Boom to use a grass knot move or something. I don't know. A grass move or something. Like, maybe genuinely, like, use Sunny Day Solar Beam. Why not?
Meh.
Alright. Anyway, TPP to win.
Yeah, don't worry. I already had it filled out.
Anyway, TPP to win. Does Pick be a betting man?
The pick doesn't agree with you, Mikoi.
Oh, man. It's been a disagreeing with me and everything.
Mikoi, it's picked the Slowbro 7 times in a row!
Will it be for the last time? As we see the last matchup, Mystery OU Clean is back, and he's fighting Tenebrasite in the best OU match this week. Honestly, I think this is even better than One Less Kiss versus Mata. This one's about to be pretty good.
And who do you think will win?
Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. Both players have been excellent, okay? But then again, Clean has the better record.
Mm-hmm. Clean hasn't lost.
Clean hasn't lost. He's 3-0, right?
Yep.
Tenebrasite has lost. He's what, 2-1? 1. Oh. Tough choice here. Yeah. I'm going Clean.
Thank you.
I'm going Clean. Sorry, Tenebrasite. I mean, I won't be surprised if Tenebrasite wins, at least.
Dude, I'm just realizing you predicted us to 7-1 the Slowbros.
I told you this will be a curb stomp if handled correctly for you guys.
And the pick, you want to know what the pick says about Clean versus Tenebrasite?
What?
Well, Clean's too goated, so it actually predicts in favor of Clean.
Yay! Well, the pick also wants to... Actually, the pick wants the Slowbros to 7-1 you, so it's the complete reverse of what I did.
Exactly! That's why I said it was the complete opposite of what you were saying!
Well, except for one predict, yeah, we're pretty much in disagreement. So, yeah. That's it. That's it for BLT. That's it for TPP. You wish this was BLT. Well, this has been TPP 7, Week 4, recap Week 5 predicts. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you miss the video once it comes out. See you next week, where we tackle Week 5, predict Week 6.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Mikoi, signing out.
Goodbye.